Alright. Okay, streams live. We'll have a very short little intro, BRB screen, and we'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the Mystic Tavern, the only place that knows that the word in Power Word Kill is me.
God.
Little bit of a Monty Python reference there. So, before we get into the recap of the game, I'm glad you liked that one. Unfortunately, Roberto will not be able to join us today, so Lyle will be taken over by me for a little bit. Please do not ask him too many questions, no matter how much you may want to question him.
So
Cool,
should I
cool.
just put this list away then?
Lyle, what's that weird
You made that
thing
joke
that's
last time
following
with
you about?
Narf.
Oh yeah.
I just want you to do it every time someone's not here. Oh, I'll put this list away as well.
Even when he's not here, like he'll send me a message when he knows the stream start. I'm just going to put my notes away for Larkin.
And then on the last day of the campaign, here's all the questions I wasn't allowed to ask.
Anyway, let's go into a recap, shall we? Last time, our players looked at a mirror in the ramshackle. It was a very interesting mirror. Lacey was a little scared of it. They found a pipe, a little chest set, there was a grandfather clock, there was many great things. But then the dog disappeared. What was the dog called again?
Bum, bum, bum.
Freya.
Raya?
Freya.
Freya.
As in the
Freya.
Norse god.
Oh, cool name.
Ah, Freya,
Sam's
Freya.
girlfriend?
No, that's Freya. We're talking Freya. So, Freya disappeared. Larkin went to look for it. Larkin discovered that he went to the room that the Groots lived in, where he was hanged. There was a secret door there, so the group decided to go through the secret door, and they found a talking rat named Gary.
Yeah.
Gary, best character.
Woo, Gary! There was also a book that seemed to be de Groots' journal of sorts, talking about how he was searching for the city of the moon.
Hell yeah. Sorry, I'll be quiet.
Well, Nomad was a little bit busy afterwards as he went to look at the mirror and saw something in the mirror that tried to grab him. So, as any smart individual would do, he went to the room with the barbarian and slept there.
I'm very big brain, what can I say?
Oh,
Okay.
I've had a nightmare.
Because I'm big muscles.
He's only a young lad. Like, he's only about, 17.
Remember this for pubs?
I'm pretty sure D&D don't care about underage drinking.
Pretty sure, yeah. But,
He hasn't ordered any alcohol yet.
this is true.
At least it's not
Let's see
right
what
with
else
milk.
happened. Lyle had a dream. That was fun. So let's start there, shall we? He finished his dream. Lyle was obviously woken up with a quasit on his lap. We're going to say that while everyone else is waking up, he's dealing with that whole situation. Let's move over to Larkin first.
Oh.
So Larkin, as you slowly just get up, you feel like there's a lot of pressure on your chest. And you open your eyes, and the little dog seems to have tripled in size.
Oh.
Why the hell are you so big?
I don't know, but what does this new dog look like?
This is a giant, fluffy black wolf, with yellow eyes.
Cool.
So it kind of looks a bit like Sirius Black when he does his Animagus form.
Yes.
And gotcha.
One of the examples I was given was the black wolf from the Ancient Magnus Bride.
Yes.
The what?
It was Freya is based after a creature called a church grim.
Okay.
There you go.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
What? Sorry.
Church Grim?
Yeah,
Oh.
church grim. It's
I
a.
thought you said a
it's
church grey. I
spirit
was
that
like, let's not have another grey, please.
Got enough.
No, church grim is a dog spirit that hangs around graveyards.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, right.
Huh?
Like a. Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's pretty cool.
There's one down
Anyway, it's
Chipwell,
laying on
apparently.
you, Larkin.
Pardon?
It's laying on you.
Not that I don't love you and everything, and I'll feed you, but you're kind of crushing my airways. Could you move? As he kind of like sits up and moves the dog off of him.
You kind of see as you start to try and get up, it kind of like moves its paw over to your face. And you think you hear a shh, 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 shh,
Okay, then.
but you eventually
Oh my god.
get her
the
off
dog's
of you.
taking Larkin out.
This is Jacob's new character.
He's the dog now.
It was more of a please, just 5 more minutes.
I'll lay back down then.
Oh, okay.
If it is the size of dog I imagine, I don't think you have much of a choice. This is more of a polite gesture than an actual no, please.
Okay, well, we'll say you get to lay back down for a little bit longer.
Mm.
Who should we go to next? Who wants to go first? Should we Nomad and Lacey waking up?
Sure.
Can do.
Wakes up, finds Nomad in Lacey's bed.
Well,
I am.
he is. Lacey's on the floor.
What's the? Oh, you haven't named the dog yet, have you?
Freya,
Freya.
Oh, never mind.
the best Final Fantasy character. Anyway,
You arise to a new day.
I don't
I
think
hope
the
that
floor
was
is
your
meant for
bone.
sleeping on.
Okay, at least it wasn't my bones.
Oh,
Thank you very much for the bed. That was very kind of you.
don't mention it.
You can have the next one, I suppose.
I thought this was a
Um,
one-night thing, Nomad. What's going...
So this mirror.
oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, fuck.
I've been thinking. Well, I haven't been thinking. I've been dreaming. I've been
That was a
sleeping.
nightmare.
I was asleep. I want to look into it again. I'm really intrigued as to what's in it. But-
I'm not.
Why are you so scared of the mirror? Can I ask?
Well, I see things in it I don't quite like. Truth be told. What did you see?
Just like I guess like a shadow or
Ah, yes.
something that was there.
It was rather dark. It was.
A tabaxi.
I shouldn't want to
It
say
was a
but
tabaxi.
yes.
It seemed like quite a dark figure. You didn't get a good eye for detail at the moment, as you were. Well, you seemed pretty scared shitless.
Yeah, I'm using shadow loosely in the term here of the fact that it was something that
Black.
was kind of like
yeah.
there until I turned around, and then it's like not there, not really there.
Mhm.
Right.
So I'm not entirely sure what I did see, but it's strange because I tried to understand the mirror, but it wouldn't. It was like it wasn't entirely connected fully, or it wasn't able to stay strong enough to be fully read.
Right.
So I have an idea, but it's a stupid idea. If I try and read into this mirror, and then someone at the same time was also to look into it, not necessarily you. I don't want if you're worried about it, I don't want to make you uncomfortable. Then I can try and understand it in that moment that if something was to just pounce, it'd have to be strong enough then, surely.
So what you're saying is you want to use someone as bait?
Yes.
Right.
No. Yeah. Yes.
Not it.
Not bait.
What?
But-
Like a meat shield, so it attacks them first and not me.
More like an object of desire that would be dangled in front of something that clearly wants to grab it.
But Nomad, the only person it's attacked so far is you.
That's an interesting theory.
I mean, don't take my word for it. I don't know the first part of magic.
I'm not sure. It would be interesting just to try and understand it, but I don't want to put people in danger. Just is really eluding me.
Maybe we should, gather everyone around and see what they think.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to just be like colluding with you to try and force someone to do it.
I don't really want to go anywhere near it, if to be honest.
I mean, if it tries to attack us and we don't get anything from it, I can always just, hit it with a hammer. It is a mirror.
Nomad, not everything can be broken with a hammer. I can't believe I, the barbarian, am telling you this.
Now, he's a fairly smart person, but he really has a temptation right now just to hit the mirror with a hammer.
Do you have a hammer, Nomad?
Is there anything vaguely hammer-shaped in the room?
There's a hammerhead shark.
Not in this room.
Like one of them singing bats.
Is there anything around? Because I just have loads of knives.
There is a bed and, well, the bed sheet you put out and whatever you have.
Oh.
There wasn't
I
a
can
crazy
test my-
amount left in this place.
Yeah, I can test my theory later. It's fine. I'm sure it will break. It'll definitely break with a hammer. I'll get a hammer. Let's go find the others.
Okay. Who are you going to look for first? If you remember the layout of the rooms.
Who is most likely to have a hammer?
Directly opposite us would be Narth.
Yep. Then next to his room would be Grey.
What does Grey wields a sword, don't they? Or what do they have?
Grey,
I
you're starting to wake
have-
up. What do you wield
Yes.
next to you?
Oh yeah, I wake up next to my rapier and also my crossbow.
Oh, fuck.
This ain't your regular cleric, boy.
I guess we'll be waking up Narth then. And Grey.
So, when you knock on the door for Narth, you get no response.
Move on to Grey.
Grey, do you enter?
Who is
Do
it?
you... Yes.
I mean, we're just waking up, so I thought,
Oh, right.
wake up.
Sorry, I like to stay up to bask in the glow of the moon maiden. So sometimes I sleep in a bit in the mornings.
Unless you just sort of side eyes Nomad, like, you hearing this shit?
Um,
I will join you downstairs shortly.
well, that's 0 for 2. Should we move on to the next room?
Oh,
What, Lyle's one? Right next to the room with the mirror?
Knock on to Lyle's.
When you walk over there,
Oh, fuck.
you hear what you think is the sound of a grandfather clock.
Oh, shit, I'm going to the grandfather clock.
Okay.
As you go to the door, Nomads, and you start to open it, you hear this.
I'm opening the door.
What the fuck?
You open the door and you see Narf has just been dragged into the mirror.
Oh, fuck!
shit.
I run at the mirror.
When
God.
Larkin heard screaming, he would have run upstairs. Would he make it in time to see this?
No.
Okay.
You do get there in time to see, I guess, Nomad to run to it.
I'm gonna try and leap and grab onto Narf's hand.
It's a bit late for that, I'm afraid.
Fuck.
Dun, dun.
I'm gonna
He's
try
already in the
and
mirror.
immediately cast Identify and try and figure out what the fuck this is.
Well, screaming. Where's the screaming?
Nomad, what's going on in there?
Narf's been dragged through the mirror.
What?
The mirror's bad.
You see Lyle get out of his room.
Larkin is going to try and he's going to run forward and see if he can stick his hand through the mirror.
Your hand hits the mirror.
Fuck!
Although, you do notice, you don't have a reflection. None of you have a
wave my
reflection.
hand in front.
Yeah. That's good.
In fact,
Lacey,
could
the hammer.
whoever, two people
We're
options.
not smashing it.
Can two people
Do
roll
you
me
seriously
perception?
think smashing
Let
it is a good
Callum
idea?
talk.
What if he can't get out?
Sure,
The hammer can be
sure,
put
sure,
down
sure,
the
sure,
thing.
sure, sure. Otherwise, you're going in the mirror too. Can two people roll me perception?
Sure,
I will.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not the best at that.
Would you say I would have heard this and gone to look, right?
Yeah, I'd say
Okay,
You
I'll,
would have
I'll
heard
step back
screams.
out of this one then. As I'll be concentrating on
Let's
Identify.
get my dice out.
Well, this has immediately
map, I forgot
started
about
with a bang, hasn't it? Jesus Christ.
What?
16.
This session.
Lacey, I
Okay,
was just sharing
16
your
for you.
bed. God, chill out.
That's not what I meant.
That is a flaccid 20.
Motherfucker.
Okay, so you both notice as you look into the mirror, you think you see a very small version of Narf getting up in some kind of just plain white area. And to the left of him seems to be some kind of black creature that seems to have like black horns and hands that look a bit larger than they're supposed to be. The skin actually looks somewhat rubbery, and there's no pupils over the eyes.
I just shout into the mirror, Narf, run!
Narf doesn't seem to respond.
Damn it.
Oh god. What the hell is going
What
on?
are we doing?
I'm trying to identify this mirror.
Mhm.
Hmm.
But the rest of you, while he's trying to identify it,
Don't know. Oh, I need to relearn a different spell.
Nomad.
Hello.
Where this thing actually do I know about the thing that attacked you?
I'm pretty sure he only told me.
No,
I think only Lacey knows.
Yeah, I had that experience and I went to see Lacey.
Okay, then I can't say what I was gonna do.
Does each of the people that rolled perception checks can see this black creature, right?
Yes, and I'd say after they've pointed it out, the other two can also, well, the other three, sorry, Lyle's also looking.
Hmm.
Can I make a check to see if there's anything that if I know what this creature is, if it rings any bells?
You can roll me I'm going to say because of the smaller frame of it, can you just roll me No, that would just change the DC then. A nature check or a history check?
Nature, because I'm proficient in nature. I'm not proficient in history.
Okay, while you're rolling that, I will say it seems like Narf has fixed the broken pen and the clock.
17.
Forgot about the pen.
Yes, there was a pen. He's fixed it.
Still funny.
17.
Let's see. Yes, I think you would know. This seems to be some version of a doppelganger, you believe?
Ah,
I'll think it's a doppelganger.
As a person that lives in 10 towns, it's reasonable that you understand the shapeshifters you should worry about. Or that most worry about.
It's a doppelganger, which means we can't trust anyone here. It can like I would I know what a doppelganger does? Because I'm gonna know it's a doppelganger.
You would have a vague idea of what their abilities are, and they're not often trusted.
Okay, because I don't want to assume. It's a doppelganger.
It's okay.
That means we can't trust anyone here. If we can't assume there's just one, there may be more.
Ah, yes, Among Us, the
Well.
D&D session.
Larkin, if we do suspect anybody, I have something that could reinstate their original form.
Like,
Yeah.
Like a spell. I'm a magical person, you see.
um,
Let me turn you back up, Jacob.
No, I think he sounds alright.
has anyone?
No, it's because
Oh, okay.
Has
So at
anyone
this point-
encountered has anyone encountered anything strange with this mirror before? I mean, you were studying it last night, weren't you, Nomad?
And it's at this point, Nomad finishes his identify. Can you roll me an Arcana check?
he's muted.
Yes,
Oh, no,
I'm
he's back.
doing such thing now.
Yeah,
Oh!
Dice ASMR.
That's pretty damn good. That is a 16 in total.
16. After identifying it, you seem to notice the mirror itself doesn't seem to be magical, but the glass kind of is. It seems to be a portal to some kind of small realm.
Okay. And it's looking like there is an
Although
activation. Oh.
you nothing when identifying it makes it work as a mirror. So you're not sure why you could see your reflection before.
Maybe because it wasn't activated. What else was magical in the room? There was the ring,
hook.
the piece of metal.
The ring wasn't.
Oh, sorry, not the ring. The hook, the piece of metal.
I'd hate to point
The fishing
something
hook, to
out,
be specific.
but if we haven't got a reflection now, and we had a reflection then, and
I've got an idea. I'm gonna run over to the clock and I'm gonna just turn it back to the chime when it fucking went
Okay.
off a minute ago, and that's when we heard the screaming.
could everybody
Okay.
listen?
Oh.
If we haven't got a reflection now, and we had a reflection then, maybe it's because it wasn't our reflection. There's a doppelganger in there. Who's to say if it's the only one? Maybe it wasn't our reflection, it was them looking back at us.
That would make sense.
And this is where you hear the sound of the clock. And that's all you hear.
Touch the glass. Mirror.
Touch the glass.
You
Touch
touch
mirror.
the glass. Your hand touches the glass.
Fuck! Wait, I shouldn't care.
When it Narf did fix the pen, and what was it? The pen and the
And the clock.
Where's the pen?
And
Where
you
is the
actually
pen?
look at the mirror, and the broken glass bits seem to be broken as fixed as well.
Oh.
When did
Narf's
mending
apparently had a
become
field
such
day this morning.
dangerous spell? Ah,
Can I try and if I place my hand upon the glass of the mirror,
Mhm.
can I try and summon my mage hand on the other side of the mirror?
You attempt to summon your mage hand on the other side, and it's on the other side of the mirror, but not inside of it.
Okay, I'll tell Nomad to stand back.
I stand back.
I'll stand back as well.
Okay.
Lyle
I'm gonna
stands
cast-
back, but a bit further than everyone else.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on the mirror just to see if, like, imbuing it with some magical energy would activate it.
Okay. You set off a sacred flame. I roll the save. That's not needed.
Put my hammer right
And
here.
But no
it doesn't really seem to do much.
Okay.
I just punched the mirror.
You're not
I'm-
in there, though.
I'm gonna go and get the pen, and I'm going I'm gonna go back to the mirror, and I'm gonna click the pen,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna click it, start playing with it, and then touch my hand in the mirror.
If
Okay.
you click it 3 times, it explodes.
Hey, at least he clicked it
No,
this
no,
time.
you touch the mirror. Nothing happens.
Imagine if it was the piece of black rock that we needed that's on the character that isn't here right now.
Lyle disagrees.
Ah,
All right, so that's enough of you guys for a bit. Should we go to Narf?
Ooh.
sure.
So, Narf, the last thing you remember was being dragged into the mirror after you fixed the clock.
Where am I? What's going on?
You kind of just see this expanse of just white, which I guess you're used to living in 10 towns.
Am I outside? It doesn't feel that
You
cold.
actually look up and you kind of see like Nomads and Lacey outside panicking. Nomads
Oh,
starting to cast what you presume is Identify.
oh, this looking that's looking a little bit troublesome. Huh. Whoopsie daisy. I should
Yeah,
try
it's
to
a
help
little
out
bit
and fix some
troublesome.
Stuff. Hello, who are you?
Hello, I am. Well, my kind don't really have names, so call me what you like.
Okay, what you like? Who are you? What's going on?
I wasn't. Okay. How do I go from there? Sorry about dragging you in here.
It depends what you've dragged me in for. If you need to apologise, I suppose.
Well, I kind of want to get out, so
Understandable,
do that
but still a
myself.
little bit troublesome. It depends why are you in here. And
Have
is
you
here the
ever
mirror?
heard of the wizards known as Dazan?
Dazan. As Narf thinks, does he know?
You could roll me a history check.
History check. What's the 17?
Not bad, not bad. You have heard of Dazan. He seems to be a rather powerful mage that lives around 10 towns.
Yes. Yes. The name rings a bell. What of him?
Well, it's been a while. I think a little over 2.5, maybe 3 years ago. He thought it would be fun to put me in here.
He thought it would be fun to put you in here.
Yeah, I didn't really appreciate it.
For what reason did he find it to be fun?
Well, he discovered that I was a doppelganger and thought it would be fun to mess with me.
You're a shapeshifter of sorts.
Yes, yes. Would you prefer me to change my form to... In fact, hold on. I'm just gonna... Just don't mind me for a minute. He seemed kind of like raise his hand up to point at you. Could you roll me an intelligence save?
Intelligence save. Oh, that's a 6.
It's a 6.
Not a good roll in the slightest. Okay.
For a moment, you feel him almost looking into your mind, almost as if he's reading your thoughts.
Not going to find much in there.
He kind of he looks around. He just listens in. It's like, okay, and you see he kind of like changes form into this rather familiar and rather large orc figure. Would this do better?
I suppose if you feel comfortable, I guess.
So at this point, you feel the room move, Narf, as it looked like Larkin put his hand on the mirror.
Oh.
Yeah, that
yes,
happens when the mirror moves. Well,
I mean,
it's not really
none
a
of them
mirror.
would try to smash the mirror, would they? None of them would go for that straight away.
I hope not. Otherwise, we'll have a lot of trouble getting out of here.
I only just tried to fix this. Okay, we probably should talk a
Not
bit quicker, I guess.
The only one to be friendly after he's just been kidnapped.
So, you were put in here for fun. You've called me in here, I suppose, to you
Get
need
me
my
out,
help
yes.
to get. Yeah, and how exactly are you planning to get out with me?
Well, from what I was able to read, you seem to be an adventuring type. Or at least now.
I guess you could say that, yes.
Defeated a moose. I
Oh,
guess
we
that's
did indeed.
impressive.
If you saw the moose, you would know that it's impressive. You've not seen the amount of blood that thing spilled.
Yeah, sure.
Don't quite like your tone very much, but okay.
Sorry, I've kind of been by myself for over 2 years.
Understandable. Okay. Yes. I mean, you should see some of them. God, the people smashing the mirror. Some of them are depressed. Don't tell them I told you that, though.
He's not wrong.
I have been listening to them. They are. He kind of looks over, and you but look as well, Narf, at them. And it's like, yeah.
Yes. But you don't choose who your friends are now, do you? No, you do choose who your friends, you don't choose your family. Okay, never mind.
No. So, actually, speaking of your friends, he kind of like looks up and looks directly at where Lacey would be. When I get out, if I'm not able to speak, do you mind apologizing to her? I didn't mean to scare her.
Yes, of course I can do that for you.
Yeah.
Why would you be able to speak once you get out?
Well, I don't know. This is kind of a makeshift spell of sorts. I'm a spellcaster, if you didn't know. I like to think I'm quite good at illusion and transmutation.
Well, you're now looking like an orc, so yes, that's it. It makes sense that you can do illusions. So, how exactly would we be going about getting out?
Well,
I mean, I'm not saying I'm definitely helping you just yet, but obviously I'm now in here and I kind of want to get out. But, yes.
I don't want to be mean, but I am literally the only way you can get out of here.
Well, then it looks like we're working together. Nice to meet you. What's your
good.
I'm Narf.
Yes, nice to meet you, Narf. He kind of like walks up to you, puts his hand out.
Yes, of course. He puts his hands out, shakes hands.
Right, so let me explain the spell. Is at this point, what's the saving throw on Sacred Flame?
Dex.
Narf,
yeah,
can you roll me a
Dex.
Dex save?
Sorry.
Okay. Cool, that's a 12.
That's a fail.
Of course it is. Do I still have the temporary hit points that I've got? Or after a sleep, did I go?
Not after a sleep, no.
No, they're
Wait,
gone.
from what?
from your
From the
spell.
moon thing, I presume.
Yeah, the moose battle.
Okay. No. They go
They
away
go.
after a long rest.
Okay,
I
cool.
think.
That's fine. They're gone.
I presume so.
Do you want me to roll damage?
Yep.
I mean, no, but I ain't really got a choice.
That's 7.
7.
Right.
Lovely.
You take 7 damage, and you notice the doppelganger also failed. And it was like, oh,
Oh,
okay, we should speed this up. I think they're going to
yes.
soon resort to smashing the thing.
Oh yes, that's not good. Okay, yes. Yes, you know a way out of here, and does it involve me, or did you just need anyone in general?
Yes.
What exactly
So-
does it?
I want to make a... pact feels like the wrong word. That feels rather warlockish. I need to find Dazan to turn my body back to what I was. I can get my soul out of here and imbue it on a... And he kind of like pulls out a dagger on this.
Uh-huh.
And in return, as I will be a part of the dagger, I will aid you in whatever journeys you seem to wish to do.
Oh, okay. So you can't escape from the dagger without Dizan?
Yes, unless you're able to figure out a way to help me, but
I mean, I'll look into it, because I don't mind helping people. I mean, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to fix up this place before you pulled me in, but
I must say, you're very
Towers
interesting.
Oh, thank you.
Most that look
Ever so
at me
kind.
are in fear.
Well, when you grow up with green skin, after a little while, you're kind of used to look past these things and have a conversation with people to find out about them. You should have
I
seen
seem
what
to have
some of
been
them managed to do
quirky
with that
then.
druid.
I thought I had to start a whole spiel for you to maybe trust me. I know my kind are not, we're not
Well, I mean,
got
now
a great
you've
reputation.
said that, I'm a little bit curious.
Oh no, I've done it again.
Yes, talking sometimes doesn't always benefit. But, so, yourself into that dagger, what can
Yes.
you do from the dagger? You said you could help me in adventuring.
I mean, originally it won't be very much. Whatever you point me at, I could be turned into that weapon. And you could use it as if it was a dagger, but you can't throw any weapon.
Okay. Is that all you can do from within inside the dagger?
At first, yes.
At first.
I'm hoping to try and improve. I said it's a lot of ifs, buts. What could this do?
Okay. Is there any
But-
way Narf could sort of do like a check on this just to make sure he can't do something else outside of the dagger, like to control him as such?
You could try and roll me an Arcana check if you like.
Awesome.
We'll say it's a magic-based thing.
Oh, that's a 22.
22, not bad at all. So you think about it. You're not sure what the spell does. You have a feeling though, just with the way he's been acting, and the fact that he was stuck here in the first place, that it's unlikely he will just take control of you.
Unlikely. Okay, that's cool. Narf's going to be nice and trusting because Narf's a friendly person. Okay.
Oh, there might be one more bit.
Cool.
Only because we're making this deal,
Uh-huh.
you help me, I help you.
Uh-huh.
Don't give me to someone else.
Oh, no, of course not. It will be Narf's dagger.
Okay. Please place your hand on this dagger.
Okay. He places his hand on the dagger.
It's at this point that you see Larkin hit the thing again, or was it Nomad? I don't remember. And everything shakes, so he almost drops the dagger.
It was me.
Sounds like something Jacob's characters would do.
It's like, okay, I'm going to have to speed this up a bit.
Yes.
You see him like turn back to his normal form as he starts concentrating. And you kind of see the dagger starts to almost like just start changing shape. It feels like it's melting. It starts to become like a little rubbery. And when you look down at it, you notice his hand underneath disappears, and you have to quickly grab it, and you look up, and he's gone. At which point you are flung out of the mirror, and all of you hear this smashing sound as the glass goes.
As I hear the smashing sound, you hear Larkin start to whistle, and then this big ass dog comes bounding up the stairs, and Larkin's going to ask Freya to tackle and pin down whatever comes out of that mirror next, because Larkin doesn't know if it's Narf or if it's a doppelganger.
Who needs a barbarian when you got a massive dog?
Alright, so as the dog is running up the stairs, Narf, you kind of lands in front of everyone, the dagger in your hand, just looking up.
I would like to take whatever's heavy nearby and smash the mirror.
The mirror is smashed.
I've closed the portal.
Out of it. No, he's pushed out.
Oh shit!
Narf is at this point that a dog rushes in and jumps at you. Can you roll me an attack roll, Jacob? For the dog.
How do we know you're you?
Hold on. He hasn't succeeded yet. This dog doesn't have automatic successes.
Well, it's most
I
powerful dog.
have given you the stats if you don't want to do it, Callum.
No, it's your thing.
Okay.
I'm not doing all that. I've got a bunch of rolls to do.
You're
You don't
bloody
even know how many rolls I've already done.
Yeah, I know.
You're playing two characters now.
Well, technically, I've given Callum control over this outside of combat. $18.
Oh, I think that hits Narf. Narf,
Yeah,
you
kind
get
of.
knocked to the ground by this dog that looks a lot bigger than you remember.
Is this Freya?
You kind of see the dog kind of on top of you, squinting at eyes at you, almost like sus.
How do we know you're you?
Larkin.
What do you mean? How do you know I'm me? Of course I'm me.
I know what that thing is in that mirror. Greg, have you still got that spell?
I do, but the thing is, it would also damage him.
Narf, you start hearing in your head, I'm
Callum,
worried.
Can I walk out of the room
You can.
and go? Okay, I'm gonna message you real quick if that's allowed. May I?
Yes, you may message.
Okay.
No, he's blocked you.
That's pretty sus.
I'd personally rather you didn't hit me because you
me
guys
too.
hitting the mirror. It didn't do great for either of us in there. Yes, there was a gentleman in there. What's she like? A weird fellow. But
Right.
he was trapped and he needed help.
Should we let him up or?
I think he's telling the truth.
I think he seems fine, but if he seems suspicious in any way, I can use the spell.
I don't think he's lying to us.
Neither do I. But it's
The
there just in case.
the dog gets off. If you are Narf, you were right. This is Freya. I don't particularly know why, but it appears she grew.
It's almost like you reached third level and got your subclass.
It's like one night's skip and she's 3 times the size. Oh, what a night's sleep can do for us, eh? Yes, I do apologise about that. I just thought I'm used to getting up early in the shop, and I thought he had a few broken things in here. I could do a bit of mending before the day begun. And in I went. Oh, yes.
Ooh, that was close. Good job, Naf. Proud.
Narf, what exactly happens to the thing that was in the mirror with you?
So the thing wanted to escape. There was a wizard from Ten Towns Larkin. You might have heard of him. Dizenar, yes.
Have I heard of him?
Oh my god. Right. Look, there's like 4 people messaging me. 1 second.
You may know.
Right.
Pretend on a
Narf,
pretense.
you need to roll me 2 intelligence saves.
Oh,
2 intelligence saves. Okie dokie.
Yes. We'll say the first one is for you. Second one is for the one that didn't get you.
Okay, so first one was a 23, and the second one was an 11.
Okay. Right, hold on. In hell, guys. Right. I need to clarify something with one of you.
Mm-hmm.
Does you want me just to keep talking?
What's going on?
Listen, a lot of shit's going on.
All your secret
It's
DM
too-
messages.
Yeah, if it's too much, then don't worry, man.
Okay, we know who one of them is then.
Mhm. The other one, I don't think it'd be Lacey. I think it's Gray sending secret DM messages.
What
Either
can I
that
do?
or-
I'm a barbarian. All I do is hit shit.
Either,
Right,
either
that's
that,
one.
Either that or Frank, not Frank. Rob's feeling left out.
could be the dagger itself.
Oh yeah, the dagger is
Yeah.
sending Callum messages.
Callum might be.
Mm.
Do you want me just to continue talking to cover up whilst you're messaging?
Yeah, let's.
Right,
let's
I need 2
let's do
people
some
to roll me
RP.
stealth checks.
Okay.
You know who you are. Outside the room is not that far away from the room.
Yeah. That's a 4.
Alright, so Narf, you get a feeling that Nomad walked out the room and cast a spell on you. And it seemed very familiar to a spell that's already happened to you.
Oh,
You react however you like.
what spell has been?
You also notice Lacey seems to be mumbling a bit as well under her breath.
Okay. So, yes, many things happening. So yes, the creature inside, he wanted to escape. A wizard, Dizenar, he put the thing in there. The thing apologizes to you, Lacey. Didn't mean to scare you.
What?
And where's Nomad gone?
How did it know me?
You see him outside the room
You
as
okay
he
there,
walks back in.
Nomad?
I'm fine.
Good. Okay. It doesn't know you personally. Just he can see everything that happens.
Narf, he's reading your mind.
Oh, then don't talk to me because he can hear me. Right.
Do I hear
So-
that?
Who are you talking to?
You do hear that, and then it's cut off.
What was in the spells cut off, or
Yep.
huh?
Almost like you was succeeded with one, but the other was not.
Yes, the thing he saw everything that's happened through the mirror, and he saw that you got a bit scared, and he wanted to apologise. That's all that was.
Can I check to see if I believe that? Because I'm now extremely suspicious of. No.
You can roll an insight check.
Oh, I'm good at those. Don't you worry.
Are you?
Narf, would you like to roll me a persuasion or deception?
I guess. I mean, that's what he told me.
I guess.
Would we notice that Narf has this new dagger?
Yes.
Narf, what's
It
that
actually looks like
new-
there's a hole in part of the blade.
It's the
Narf,
Monado.
what? Well, if it's a holy dagger, then obviously I need to have it. Narf, what's that new
I
weapon
got a
you've got
strong 6 for my insight.
You're not sure whatsoever.
It's from the thing itself. It wants
there?
to.
It gave it to you?
Yes, in a matter of speaking, gave me this, and the wizard I mentioned, Zenza, can help it escape from the place that it is trapped.
You know,
what
I
is
think honesty is probably best. You can just say that I'm here.
I'm going to look into the mirror and see if I can see it again.
There is
The
no
mirror is
mirror,
broken
isn't there?
completely.
No,
I'm looking to like the
Mad.
shards of the mirror, and
Nomad. He's not in the mirror anymore. He's in the dagger. I didn't want to scare you all because he seems like quite a nice chap, but he's inside this.
is he the one that tried to grab me last night?
Yes.
What's it like? Did you? He said yes. Yes.
Okay, cool.
He probably
That's
just wanted
very-
to talk to you.
Is there any other shit hiding in this place?
I
think there's a
don't.
Talking
rat.
rat. We've got a doppelganger. What else is there?
I don't feel comfortable.
Oh, right,
with
they
this.
can't hear me. This is awkward.
Dagger. Is there anything else hiding in this place? We found a rat. Called Gary.
Yeah, I heard. I tried to. This is awkward. I tried to respond to them. They can't hear me. Maybe I should have just let them read your mind. And I could have chatted.
Wait, Narf. How long has this been in the mirror?
How long have you been in the mirror? And Narf is literally staring directly at Dagger in front of him.
2.5, 3 years.
About 2.5 to 3
I
years.
think. I don't know. I've been in this room for a long time.
It might have been here when De Groots was here. It might have seen something that happened.
Well, the group did, like, the incident did happen about 2 years ago, so the time
That
matches
was
up.
my logic, Larkin.
I know, I'm just confirming.
Do we know what this
I
thing
did
is
not agree
called?
to this. Sorry? No.
No. Do we know what it's called?
He doesn't have a name. He just likes what you like. It's a weird name, but that's what he told me to call him. What you like.
He likes what I like.
He likes what you like. He likes what we all like.
Well, then I think we
I
should
feel
call
like
him
I've made a
Benny.
mistake.
I think he's just trying to make friends, and as you sort of say, like, oh, you like that music, I like that music, the bit or the drum.
Oh, right,
I like this
I see.
drink. Yes. But
Oh, God.
Could you ask it if it saw anything back then?
yes. So, Mr. Dagger, that's a cool name. Do you remember
yes.
the previous owner?
What? The Groots?
The Groot, yes. Did you see what happened to him?
Let's see. I was in a mirror during an incident that apparently happened. No.
We're pretty sure it did happen because we saw him, and then he wrote a book.
I mean, I presume so. I've been in this dark room for a long time.
Okay, one more question. The Zen put you in the mirror. Did he put you in the mirror within this place, or was you somewhere else and then put into mirror and then the mirror was brought here?
I was in, I think, room 7.
He used to
Maybe
be
it
in room
was
7,
6.
or perhaps 6.
Wait, shit,
We were
which
having
room
a
am I in?
chat. This building's kind of used for some underground business, which apparently I'm an expert in.
6 was the one that Lyle stayed in last night, wasn't it?
Oh, of course you wouldn't be what it did.
Mhm.
What? Who said
Is
that?
Lyle out in the hallway with us?
Yes.
Oh, he did wake up. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, he came out.
Just making sure.
He's just be going, oh, no. Oh, no, no, no.
Do we see the closet?
You do not see a closet.
Okay.
Turns out the screaming wasn't Narf, it was Lyle.
Hmm.
Right, shall we? Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one surefire way to. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to kill it. But I could
Please,
perform that
please.
spell.
I don't know what he's thinking, but please no.
I
I've
could
waited
perform that
too
spell on
long.
the dagger itself.
I don't think that's necessary.
I'd rather you didn't. We
No?
sort of come to an agreement for me to get out.
Hmm.
I'd keep him safe when we meet the wizard.
Well, you're out now.
I don't take agreements lightly. I'd rather you not hurt it.
Okay.
There's
You are a good
wizard.
person, Narf, yes.
Thank you.
Why would a wizard try to trap someone in the mirror, though?
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, apparently he wanted to do it for fun. I don't know if you know much about 10 towns, but they're not keen on shapeshifters, as you have seen with the druids. And yes, so any kind of shapeshifter, they torment a little bit.
Very well.
Sounds horrible.
And it is a little bit. It can be quite worrisome. And it's best to sort of... I mean, he seems okay. I can't see there being anything wrong with him. He, as far as I can tell, he can't do anything from this dagger, apart from turn into a weapon.
I just like learning things.
He
Fine
likes
with
to
you
learn and
keeping it.
educate himself.
Does
Yes,
he
thank
like
you.
maps?
Do you like maps?
I like some
He says
maps.
he likes some maps. Depends how good of a drawer you are. He likes them to be colourful. Do you do colourful ones?
Wait, don't say words that I didn't.
I like colourful ones.
No, that just kind of stands there and says, "It goes, I can do colourful ones," and then just walks away
He
from
says
the
he
room.
can do colourful ones, but he's sort of strong
I
enough
can
to-
hear. I can hear the conversations. I just can't. They can't hear me.
They
You
seem
know,
to have any
if I
colours.
was-
What kind of colours do you want? No,
Just any colours.
Nomad looks at his entirely monochrome map portfolio.
Really cool art pieces, no colour.
Just don't mix the black with the yellow, will you? It's just horrible. You're not able to remix it into yellow afterwards. It's really pain in the arse. And Lacey sort of hands him a handful of pigments.
I'm gonna go sit cross-legged and colour in my map.
Well, I'm hungry, so I'm going to cook some of the deer that the moose.
I was about to say. What was he talking about? I didn't see him kill any deer.
That we gathered. But before I do, little warning. Whatever you are, if you're not telling the
Doppelganger.
truth, not much. I'm bending down
I know
and speaking to the dagger.
You can't hear him anyway, Jacob. Remember?
I know. I'm just saying. I'm bending down, speaking to the dagger, and I'm like, whoever you are, if you're not telling the truth, not much gets past me, and I will find out.
You know, not that I know this in character, but out of character. Bit rich coming from the shapeshifter.
To say every so often, Knife's eyes just sort of dart towards Larkin, like,
Oh yeah, because Narf knows.
See, he's friends with all shapeshifters.
He's not right out of game. He's not worried about him being a shapeshifter. He's worried about it's like humans. There's some bad humans. There's some good humans. There's some good shapeshifters. There's some bad shapeshifters. Larkin
Very
is
true.
automatically going to assume that this guy's good just because he's a shapeshifter and he's one as well.
Very true.
And then Larkin is going to call the dog, walk downstairs, and then go into the kitchen and start cooking a very basic, as he's not proficient in cooking, moose steak.
Okay.
Lacey's gonna sit down
Grey.
with Nomad and teach him how to properly use the paints.
Gray's
Oh,
gonna
don't
check on
worry.
the cheese.
Nomad is good at this.
Yes. Great.
Surprise.
Yeah, sorry. I'll go check on the cheese in the pantry and make sure that,
Gone.
like, Gary's not in there double in
Gary's
size.
just there.
Right. Before we get to that, no.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you have a note of what this is. It's the Doppelganger's dagger.
Ooh.
As long as you can see a certain weapon, it will transform into that weapon, and it will have the finesse ability no matter what it is.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool.
If it's a weapon that needs, let's say, arrows or whatnot, you only have 5 to use before it turns back.
Okay.
That's cool.
There's no limit to it. Literally, you just look at something, copies it. Currently, it can't copy any magical effects. It will just become the baseline of what the weapon would be.
Awesome. Am I automatically proficient with this?
Can all
Just out of
doppelgangers do this?
curiosity.
What
No.
turns for a dagger?
This is a magic doppelganger.
Oh.
Aren't they all magical?
That's a master of transmutation
Oh,
and illusion.
While we're discussing
Ooh.
things.
Oh, hold on. Let me finish off this dagger.
Okay.
When you hit stuff with it, it does count as a magical attack.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So you know. So if he was
Very nice
literally,
indeed.
if he was fighting with Larkin, and he brought out his longbow, you could literally copy it and use action to fire it as well, as if you was proficient with it.
Nice.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
However, because he decided an agreement with you, no one else can attune to it.
That's what
Okie dokie.
sentient weapons be like.
Anyway, as you were saying,
I kind of forgot to add the silver arrows to my thing. So, do you remember how many I got?
5, I believe.
Thank you. And if we are getting a little bit of downtime each, after I've cooked something, if I have time, I'd like to go into town and potentially search for a bowstring or find the materials to try and make one for the new bow I got.
Oh,
Okay. So, just so I can get this in, Gray, as you was about to enter the room to check on the cheese. You see Lyle now a bit more composed after the, let's say, quite hectic morning.
Mhm.
A little bit worried. Let's see if I can do. Sorry, Robert, for the voice.
Mm.
Spot on.
Hold on, I've lost the line. I just wanted to thank everyone. Sorry, I know this is out of nowhere. We haven't known each other very long, but I appreciate the way you've treated me equal so far. I haven't had this experience much in my life, and your trust means a lot, and I don't want to break that trust. So I know we all have our secrets to keep ourselves, but
Mhm.
I want to be honest with you. And at this point, you see a bat suddenly appear on his head. It seemed to have been invisible.
Oh my god, Lyle, you're Batman.
Larkin, Larkin, as this happens, you just see your dog give these sus eyes again.
The sniffer out of Shakespeare.
This is my new friend, Marion. It's my familiar. It's could do pretty useful things. Sorry, Larkin. I know you're the tracker of the group, but I thought it could be helpful. You know, it's good to have two.
Don't worry about it. It's always useful to have more.
That's good. That's good.
Thank you for being honest. I know what it's like to be treated differently, so don't mention it.
Whilst we're being honest with
Okay.
each other, Gray, I have something to confess to you.
To me.
You know the other day when we were facing down a moose and you were cursing in Elvish?
Yes.
Understood every word.
Wasn't it? Oh, right, yeah.
Can't remember what I said, to be fair.
That's incredible.
I thought it was the other time, but
I just say damn it in Elvish.
and
Mind your
then as you say that, you hear damn it! Damn it! How do I do his voice again? I've forgotten. You hear Gary in the other room.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of understood it was Gary.
He sounded like a middle-aged man called Gary last time, I think. I open up the pantry door.
You can't. As soon as you open it, you kind of just see him stand still.
Oh no!
If you
Where
don't
did
move,
Gary
they
go?
can't see you.
Yeah, I can't see things that are perfectly still.
Oh, look! It's Gray. I'm behind you, Gray. Look
Oh,
at
hi,
me.
Gary.
I'm here.
I turn around. Turn around. Oh yes, I see you now that you've pointed yourself out.
He rushes away under the little I guess a cupboard.
Check the cheese.
But you see exactly where he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you check the cheese. Seems to be intact, but you do see like a lot of things on the floor. One of it looks like a makeshift catapult.
I will break maybe like a day's worth size portion off for the rat, and I will
It's hollow inside.
confiscate his trebuchet.
That was nothing.
And I'll give him. In fact, I'm going to put the trebuchet up with the cheese on the top shelf where he can't get it.
That took a lot of work.
Oh.
Thank you.
And then I'll give him the cheese.
Much appreciated. Oh, my lovely. No.
But does the trebuchet actually work?
Is it a cheddar
I
shake?
don't know. I'll tell you what. Right. I'm going to get it's a cheddar shit. Yeah. I'll get it down. I'll load up a bit of cheese in the bit that like fires stuff, and then I'll see if it works.
Okay. You push it down. It seems to have like a little, I guess, a hook mechanism where you just pull the hook, flings off, and as you pull the hook, it actually flies a decent amount. But right after, it seems to break as it like lands on the floor. Oh, no! What happens? Okay, change the plans.
You can have that bit as well.
You see him starting to run like an Olympic athlete to try and catch it before it lands on the floor. He doesn't make it.
Well, Gary's an artificer.
The first ever artificer in my world.
Put the R in the artificer in front of it instead, and it's a ratificer.
Yeah, he's a ratificer. Yeah. Good job, Gary. Yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
Do you need any parts for your mechanism?
No. I collected enough stuff.
Okay, very well. This should be enough cheese to see you through for now.
Is this? Yeah. Definitely not going to plan anything when you leave.
Definitely hasn't already eaten those 2 bits of cheese that are like 2 days worth.
Definitely not currently looking around for any crumbs, realizing he fucked up.
Even though it's broken, I'll put it back on the top shelf as well.
Okay. So at this point, I imagine Larkin's probably finished his cooking.
Mm-hmm.
It's adequate.
It works.
Yeah, it works. Yeah.
He's not a cook. He does bush cooking, which is basically, oh look, I found these green things. Let's whack them on there. Hope they're not poisonous.
Food is food.
You mean the mold? No. Don't worry. I'm pretty sure you know the difference between mold and whatever you put in it.
Yes.
You all start to hear a very fast tapping at the front door. Just.
I'm gonna scuttle away up to my room.
Where is it?
Alright, fine, no matter.
Delivery!
Oh, I run to the door.
Delivery!
Basically,
Delivery!
we'll go to the door as well.
You see, as you run over to the door, he keeps tapping until you open it.
Hello.
Hello. I heard from a certain town speaker that you would like a subscription of the newspaper, the Daily Telegraph.
Shut up and take my money, and I give him a gold.
Thank you. And you kind of see him like toot this horn, and it says meep meep as he rushes off.
We got the shadow.
Does he have a bike?
The horn's not attached to anything. He's just holding.
He runs off at quite speed.
Does he Naruto run off though?
No.
God damn it!
No, he hasn't reached that level yet.
One day.
This guy's going to end up in Shadow's monastery. I can tell.
Someday. All right.
Yeah,
so you now have the Daily Telegraph.
Yeah.
You think, this would be really good to read after the break.
Where?
Are we having a break?
The segue.
Oh, it's 10, blimey, it's 10 o'clock.
That's so my
Having
cover.
breakfast.
Alright, let's be quick with the break so we can read this newspaper. Be right back, everybody. There we go. We're starting.
So you now have a newspaper.
Yeah.
Great, I presume you take the newspaper to the rest, where everyone's eating,
Mhm.
with Lacey. Gray? Gray!
Oh, sorry. What was that?
I don't know, what was it? It was just the most important thing about your character.
You revealed your
You now
secret
own
to
a
us all.
newspaper.
Oh, the paper. Right. Sorry. Yeah, I come back with the paper. What does it say? I read the headline.
Well, all right, hold on. Before I do that, first of all, I just want to say big thanks to Holly and a little bit of John, as they helped out a lot with this.
Oh.
That's going to be interesting.
Outsourcing the newspaper, are we?
Yep.
Perhaps. So I'm going to put them in game info. Hopefully they come
Oh,
up.
hell
Right.
yeah.
Shall I pop it on the screen?
Yes. So that's the front page.
Holy shit!
Oh, okay.
Well
You
done.
two have done awesome.
Wow.
Jesus.
Second page.
Fucking-
Undead with a fashion sense.
Hold on, I gotta keep up with this. Jesus Christ.
Third page.
What? How much is there?
There's 4 pages.
Oh my god.
Nice.
That's
Nicely
fucking
done.
awesome.
Football sports.
Reckless with love.
What? Redacted.
Crawly stats.
Sports.
You'll come crawling.
By the way, the picture of the undead, you just see Lyle kind of just like staring at it, looking very nervous.
It wouldn't have to have a red scarf around it, would it?
That's not fucking stuff.
It does.
Oh.
I'm gonna appear at the top of the stairs and just ask who was at the door.
Holy
Nobody
crap.
answered.
You
It's the
put
reading.
so much into
Was
this.
the was the newspaper man, or boy, or whatever.
I'm gonna take a little scan around.
Oh, we're 6th in the league. God damn
And
it.
just have a little look around and see if anyone's looking in through the windows.
On the stream, I'm putting in the newspaper now. Let me see if I can actually make it readable.
Mr. DM.
Yeah,
So
it's
you
kind
don't
of-
seem to see anyone, Nomad.
Okay,
Looking round.
I'll come down and have a little look at the newspaper then.
It's gonna be hard to fit them all on in one.
This is
Oh,
fucking
I-
awesome.
Well, we can start just by
So far.
reading the
I
first.
could do an image slideshow. Hold on. The new thing.
Ooh.
Try that.
Oh, yeah, we're on the new thing, aren't we?
Not yet.
I
Oh my god, good mead is out of mead!
No.
Yeah, I can't see it that clearly.
Oh
so
my
if you
fucking
could just
god,
go
go
read
Oh my
it,
God.
so
yeah.
fast. No.
1 minute.
He runs his mouth faster than his axe speak. That's great.
Good mead out of mead. Undead with...
There we go. Look at that screenshot. Slideshow. It's wicked.
Ooh.
What do you think the rock the Spider-Man was? Dwayne.
Brandos. Dio.
Add a bit of spice to your life.
Another JoJo reference in our campaign. What's going on here?
By the way, NSFA means not safe for adventuring.
I wondered. I
it
read
may or
so
may not
more
be-
than the sniffles as so more than the syphilis.
The weather report: snow, snow, heavy snow, light snow, snow, snow. That's incredible.
Alright.
Well, it is Icewind
I
though.
feel
What
like-
do you expect?
I feel like we need to clap for Holly and John on this one.
Yeah.
That's amazing, guys. That's absolutely incredible.
yeah,
That's
so good.
amazing.
I'll have a read through that properly later.
It was the butler. Oh shit.
Of course, it was the butt.
Oh,
Wait.
oh, yeah.
Oh, that's incredible.
That's the world news.
That's amazing.
Now,
Turns out the butler of the Von Trout family killed the father, the head of the Von Trouts.
I feel like we
Shocking
should have had
news.
the newspaper
Records,
in the
like-
break so we could sort of like be like, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, and then jump straight into it rather than just like, read everything. Screw the campaign for the time being.
We'll have to do that next.
Who are the Bluebeards, Callum? Do I know these people?
The Bluebeards.
Hang on, Grace, not done with the paper yet.
I'm only on the second page.
No. I mean, in game, Grey isn't done with the paper.
No, I'm used to just reading over people's shoulders.
All right, so would you like to start reading it then, Gray?
Oh, you want me to read it out? Okay, cool. No.
Okay, how about this? Where would you like to start?
God, I'm back in English class in year 7 right now. read this paragraph. No.
Don't want to.
I don't know. Let's go with the undead with a fashion sense. I want to read more about that, seeing as it is the main headline.
This
It is indeed the main headline. So it talks about a creature that was spotted in Bremen about 2 days ago. The creature has been described to have tattered, blood-stained clothing, no shoes, and an oddly nice-looking scarf. Its skin is frostbitten and its eyes are bloodshot, which apparently change colour to black on occasion. Luckily, this creature has not attacked anyone yet, and has just been walking around Bremen without any goal. The best advice for people at 10 towns is to stay out of its way until it leaves or is dealt with. We don't know how dangerous it is, and you don't want to be in the newspaper next week because of it. However, if you discover anything about it, please send us your findings.
Can I please just interject and say I have found probably my favourite quote out of this entire newspaper, which is, your thoughts on last week's question of the day. What do you think the rock that hit the spine of the world was? Dwayne by Doris Leach.
You notice when you're, I presume you're reading it out, Gray.
Yeah.
I presume this.
Sure. Or we could just all take turns reading it.
Okay. We do notice when Lyle's reading it that he looks almost like he's gone pale just looking at the creature drawing.
What's the matter there, Lyle? You did this, Callum. You did this.
He specifically said in his notes.
We were going to leave it to Robert's back, but you kept on bringing it up.
Don't you make me attack you all right now.
So how many pages of notes have
The
you got from
paper's a
Rob
mimic.
for one session?
He's actually given me around the same as I got for Narf, so calm down.
Oh, okay.
Let me check my notes quickly. He kind of it's nothing. It's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing.
All right. Can I insight check him?
I just want to know how they got so close to the thing to
Go for
actually
it.
make a picture of it.
How did they get it to hold still?
Aye.
As you're insight checking, you kind of see Lyle kind of get up and walk over to where Lacey is, kind of tugs on. Can I talk to you for a moment?
Of course.
It's
Really
15,
Lyle.
by the way, Callum. Sorry.
Okay, hold on. Checking. You're not too sure. You feel like there's something bothering him, but yeah.
Fair enough.
Lacey.
You're an odd one, Lyle.
Hey,
You kind of just see him take Lacey away for a moment.
what is it?
That creature. It's on the newspaper.
Yes.
I had a dream last night,
Oh, that's
and I saw that creature.
Oh.
It apparently wants to come and kill me.
I don't understand why that would be the truth, Lyle. It's probably just a nightmare.
Yeah. But if we see it, terrorizing people. Maybe we should help
Well, I thought
if
that
it is, as it seems to be.
that'd be a
real.
given, wouldn't it? If it's hurting someone, then of course we'd help.
Okay.
We're the good guys, aren't we?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, we are.
I mean, sure, we spared a serial killer, but surely we're the good guys, right? Right?
Are we the
My
bad?
existential crisis starts.
As they both have a mini crisis, we continue reading the newspaper. I am now putting Lyle's notes away. Nobody look at him.
Where did Lyle go?
They come back.
Seems very broody over in that corner alone.
I love that everyone's just coming to Lacey with their problems.
Big, strong.
Caring.
Big, strong help. So, anything else in particular that catches your eye?
Good meat is out of mead.
Good meat
Good
is
meat
out
is
of
out of
mead.
mead, Narf.
Hmm.
What is better?
Where is good meat?
Good is.
Let me get out my map.
3 nights
Eastern
ago, the
side.
meat hall in Goodmead was robbed by a very large creature that some people say was a giant. All of the meat was either taken or destroyed, and to make it worse, the town speaker Kendrick Calcibria died trying to protect the meat hall. Oh no, that is terrible. With no town speaker and no main source of revenue, Goodmead is in a lot of trouble, which is why they're calling out for help. Oh, the people of Goodmead, through this paper, are begging anyone who will listen to help them recover the mead and return it to the hall. There's no reward currently, but many may suffer without it. Well, I mean, Goodmead's a nice place, and I do enjoy a good glass of mead. I mean, this is quite a good reward round, Shackward. I think we're good for the money for the time being. They certainly need some help.
I did like their good meat.
It is, yes, it's very tasty, isn't it?
Larkin would would ask for page 3 if.
Oh, of course you would, you dirty dog. Oh.
Not like that.
I mean,
That was an excellent pun as well. That was a sublime
that
pun.
was sublime.
What a break. And then as he's reading to it, he gets angrier and angrier until you see he reaches behind him and takes out his knife and puts his dagger through page 3, and you hear him shout bloody poachers, as bloody hell, John. As he points out the headline, "What's better than a dog?" and the fact that they have captured a mermaid, which is
Hold on a
basically.
Let me take a
Yes?
look at that.
He's gonna lift up the knife and hand over page 3.
Oh, well, that's rather scandalous. Oh, the mermaid. Wait a second.
I sees Lacey's eyes was connected to the busty purple-haired blue tiefling wearing snowflake clips in her
No,
hair.
she just can't believe that Brandos are having a sale. I recognize this mermaid. She was the one who gave me this, and I pull out the seashell wind chime. Yeah, we should help.
I was gonna say we should help anyway. If there's one thing I hate, that's poachers. I mean, hunting to survive and killing animals for food and stuff like that is perfectly fine, but poachers and people taking sentient creatures, I just don't like. I mean, this isn't just poachery; it's slavery.
Where are they showing the mermaid? Where have they taken her?
It said. 1 second.
Bryn Shander.
Bystander.
Brunshanda.
She was
How
the...
close is that from here?
How
let's
close
see.
is Bystander from here, Callum?
I've got a map.
Well, let me have a look to see how close
That
Brian
is not
Shander is from
too
here.
far. That is only 2 towns across.
Brian Shander is where
Technically
Danica
3,
is as well.
Technically
take the
3 if you
route.
follow the path. Into Argos.
To Argos.
We need to go to Brian Shander anyway because of
Oh.
Danica.
Oh, is that where Danica is? Oh, excellent.
Yeah, that's where
Looks
Danica
like
is.
Yeah, that is
the
where
next
Danica
part
is.
that
We're
we-
certainly building up a list of jobs, so let's say 3 birds.
Let's. I think
If
we
you
should
go
probably
directly
make
from
sure-
Tourmaline, when you get to Tourmaline, it's 8 hours to get there.
I think we should definitely talk to the local
we should.
leaders first to make sure we'll get paid for dealing with these problems.
I think so. But if we do want to go there, I think we should probably head off fairly soon, as I don't want to travel
Yeah,
at
we
night.
don't know how long they'll keep her before she's sold. I mean, she was the first person
So
to...
I will say, when it's looked in the newspaper, wait, did I not put it in there? I might have missed it out. But they'll be there on the Friday, the Saturday.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily there currently. And it's Monday right now.
Okay, so we can deal with some other
definitely
stuff
have
first.
time.
She was the first person to show me kindness, so I feel like I owe it to her.
Okay, does anybody else have any personal links to any of these problems? Because if not, I think we should probably help Lacey out here.
That would be very kind of you all.
I'm an alcoholic.
I don't expect you all to help me, but I would very much appreciate it.
Yes, well.
Oh, I believe we are a team and we would help. Someone's in distress, being sold off. We don't sell people off.
I'll help you. I mean, I'm not just I'm not just doing this for myself. I have my own personal reasons in this, my own personal gripes.
How
But
could they say that
yeah.
mermaids are better than dogs?
Larkin hates poachers and like slavery and
Yeah,
stuff
I know,
like
I
that.
was
Here's
just
a thing about you. Here's a thing about using people.
Yeah, if they're willing to, if we can find someone that will pay us for this, then sure. But
Not everything about being a bounty hunter. I mean, I can't believe I'm saying this. Like, this goes against most things Graham taught me, but
Larkin,
still, he has taught me that not everything about being a bounty hunter is about money.
Larkin,
It's about helping people, and if we start doing stuff like this and getting our like our names out there and stuff like that.
no.
Larkin, you're forgetting
That's
something.
not what I want. I'd rather just get paid. I don't want my name out there. I just want to be
We do
paid.
need to eat, Larkin.
Larkin, you're forgetting something.
Yes.
They plan to sell this mermaid off for 5,000 gold pieces. If you hate poachers so much, we can just save the mermaid and take the gold.
Oh, good point. I wasn't even thinking about robbing them.
No rogues in the party, guys.
they're
Just reminding you.
If they're bad people, it's not stealing.
This is a bad moral to teach the people at home.
It's not.
I don't necessarily. I don't think that's truthful, but I don't think you're wrong.
They probably got it from exploiting people and lying and cheating anyway.
I mean, not everyone that's rich has done that.
I mean, in the real world, it's true.
So what you say? So you're gonna? Oh, don't worry. I was gonna say. So you're gonna wait for her to be sold first, and then
No,
steal the money.
We're gonna wait for the buyer to get there. And then we're going to steal the money.
Ah.
It doesn't necessarily. Don't worry.
So we've got about 5 days before the mermaid and the poachers get to Brine Shander.
And it will take us 8 hours to get there.
Shouldn't we? We could head to Bremen to see if we can deal with this weird dressy up zombie thing first. Because if we travel across the lake, the Merdurler done, we could get to Bremen, investigate, see if they've got a reward out as such, make the way to Targos, and then head to Brine Shander.
Is Mayor Dulton? Is that where the plesiosaur is? Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's on the other side.
But it's sighted more closer to Bremen and Targos than your side of the lake.
If we can get a boat over, we could probably try and entice it out
on
that journey, and then just give it the letter and leave. That might be.
All right.
We've got 5 days to play with before the mermaid arrives, so it sounds good.
Yes. All the towns here are fairly close to each other, from what I can tell.
By the way, we do want to get to Brine Shander at least a day before the merchant arrives, just so we can stake out the place and we're not literally bursting into a God knows what and robbing the place.
But that gives us 4 days in. That's still plenty of time.
Is going out on a boat in a loch that's got a dinosaur in it really a good idea?
What's a dinosaur?
What's life without a bit of adventure?
We do have to give the plesiosaur the note as well. So
yes, but he might attack us before we explain that.
Yes, well, I'm sure we can deal with a couple of blows from a long neck splashy thing.
Should we see if any of the sailors are actually heading to Bremen? Maybe some of them might be scared off, and we might not be able to actually get a boat, and we might have to walk around.
So at this point, you hear a knocking on the door.
I go back upstairs.
Who is it this time? I'll go and answer.
Visitors, no.
As you go to the door, Gray, you see it is Graham.
I can see through the door. I didn't know my dog vision was that good.
No, the door, there's like windows on the door.
Oh, okay, cool. Larkin, it's your dad.
Oh, hey, Dad. We were actually just.
I haven't let him in yet.
Oh, let him in!
You kind of see him sitting outside, pretending to look at a watch.
I'll open the door.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
I
great.
can't see him in my
Surprise.
head as Joseph Joestar. Sorry.
Thanks for letting me in.
Hey, Dad. We were actually talking about you.
You was?
We were?
Yeah, we were.
Well, we were, Gray.
We were going.
Nice place. You're doing well for yourselves. Yeah, you're talking about me.
We were going to ask, what do you think about this? And he points to the article that with the mermaid.
They look like a bunch of assholes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I suppose.
You should be careful with that company. They fucked with people I knew in the past.
How so?
Well, I don't know exactly what they did, but I haven't seen them again.
Right.
You've got friends around here. You've got friends in all sorts of places. Do you
I am quite popular, yes.
Do you know anyone who, at the Lucky Liar, who'd be crazy enough to take us across the lake?
Maybe not the Lucky Liar, but yeah. Why?
Well, we've got some jobs.
So why would they have to be crazy?
Because there might be something in the water that we have to deal with.
Kind of
a trout?
A large sort of lizard.
Bigger than that.
Long neck.
A large trout.
Speaking of trouts, have you
I'm
seen
fucking
this?
with you. It's the monster, isn't it?
Party didn't go well.
Yes,
I was
it
waiting
is.
for someone to do that.
So why would you like? Has somebody given you a job to look for the monster then?
Yes, we might
Did
be
we
able-
did. We sorted that out with Nimsy, didn't we, Callum? Or have we not talked to him about it yet?
You mentioned it, but he said
Oh, it's in the other
It's not a
town,
big
isn't
problem.
it? Yeah.
yeah, it's in Bremen. The main problem.
Cool.
Well, yeah, we've heard some stuff about the monster, and we believe that we'll be able to. We believe that we'd be able to deal with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How are you going to do that?
Listen, this
Larkin,
you might want to sit down.
Are you
and
hiding something from me?
You might want to sit down, and this might make you a bit
I prefer
angry.
to stand
but I promise we had a good reason. I promise.
Well, if it's going to keep me,
Larkin.
it's going to make me angry. I'll definitely want to stand up.
Do you remember the moose that was killing the lumberjack? Killing the
Yep, I've heard around town you guys dealt with it.
Yeah, I've
Very
actually,
impressive, by the way.
I've actually got its head. We found out who made it.
Who made a moose?
There was this
I would
druid.
assume this was a mummy moose and a daddy moose.
Or chocolate
Oh,
moose.
mummy dad. What the hell's that?
Yeah, all right. I said it wrong. Okay.
The father of a person wrapped in bandages.
There was a druid hanging around these ruins, and it turns out she had a good reason for what she was doing. I'm not saying what she was doing was right. I'm just saying that
It was
she
a
had a
mistake.
good reason.
It all
You met
went
a
wrong.
druid, you say?
Yes. She was rather upset because apparently a while ago,
Elvish?
10 pound. Yes.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Continue.
She was rather upset because some 10 towers killed her mum and her sister, and
Yep.
we managed to convince her that seeking revenge wasn't the right thing to do. So
Excellent. Good job.
now she's gone to seek a better life and take care of some of the animals she awakened. One of the animals she awakened was the plesiosaur, the giant sea monster, and we've got a note from her saying that basically telling the sea monster to stop what it's doing, and yeah.
Ah, so this is a job from Ravishing. Ravishing? I think that's how you say her name.
That's the
Yes.
one.
I
It's quite
assume
ravishing,
you'd be. I assume you'd be a bit angrier considering what she's done, but
I tried to not. So, right. So I kind of know who she is. Well, I knew her as a kid. I knew her mother.
Wow.
Yes, we saw her. Wait, no, we didn't see her mother. We saw her sisters. No, her mother and her sister. They were buried in the place where we found her.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
see. So she was still there then.
The body was.
Wait, is Ravishing dead?
no,
No, her
Ravishing's
mother.
alive. The
Oh,
mother's body
okay.
and the sister's body is there.
As well.
Okay. No,
And
I'm
also,
not mad with you, Larkin. You made your decision.
We also found the body of. Give me a second.
Kalim?
Kaylin, that's the one.
The
Oh, you heard
banshee.
about that too, did you?
Yes. So Larkin, I might have lied about the banshee.
We can't hear you. Quiet.
I heard him.
Well, let me.
I lied.
Yeah.
I lied about the Banshee. It hasn't been there for a ridiculously long time.
Okay.
Did you know who she was?
Yes. Do you remember Danica?
Yes.
Yes.
When I said I was friends of the family, that includes the parents.
The parents?
You know,
What about
mother and father.
and how do you know the father?
Because I knew the mother. You know, I could talk to more than one person in a family.
Right.
It takes two people to make a child.
They're both dead, aren't they?
Well, yeah, they are now.
Well, who was the father?
The father looks at notes. Hold on, going through my my thought process here.
Is he actually a lich that we have to fight later?
I can't believe I forgot his name. His name was Thomas Cleverspice.
Okay.
He unfortunately died as a sacrifice to Oriel.
Oriel.
Aren't those the little biscuits you dunk in milk?
What?
Oriel, remind me, that's a deity, isn't it?
Yes, a demigod. It's the one that rules this area, essentially.
You're new to 10 Towns. Are you new to 10 Towns, Grey?
You could say that.
Well, the way it works around here is there's this god of winter. People in 10 Towns sacrifice things. Some people sacrifice food, some people sacrifice warmth. But some places
If I didn't know that we lived in a world where deities
What deities what?
Oh shit, the deity got him.
How dare you question me?
Balloon going, I can't believe you're talking about a different god.
How dare you? You're cheating on me, Gray?
The moon will never shine on you again.
Someone might need to remove Lewis.
There we go. There we go.
And he's back.
There we go. Sorry, where did I drop out?
It's where gods exist.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. As I know that we live in a world where gods exist, I would say that that's not barbaric.
Well, you didn't let me finish. Some more, well, I'd like to say uncivilized, but some of the bigger places tend to sacrifice people, which I don't totally agree with.
Huh. Yes, a life given for no good reason is it's not a good way to go.
To appease those with overabundance.
I mean, I'm all for an eye and an eye for an eye, and like if someone deserves it, then they deserve it. But people being killed for what seems like no apparent reason.
Yes, well, any of these Ariel worshippers should, well, if we encounter any, perhaps we should put a stop to their unnecessary killing of people.
You mean you want to kill the capital?
To kill the what, sorry?
It's the bigger towns that are able to sacrifice. Numbers are the ones that sacrifice in a lottery.
Also, it's like the Hunger Games.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's 10 districts, and they
Look,
all
what
have
I'm saying is, unless you want to kill... Listen, what I'm saying is, for you to do that, you'd have to defeat the entire government of Brian Chandler.
I mean,
This is the way for them to appease Oriel.
I think we
Wow,
already
a new quest just appeared in my journal.
destroy capitalism.
Defeats the government.
We're Blade Runner. This was Blade Runner the whole time.
Anyway, yes. I know who Caleb is. She is the mother of Danica. I know her father.
Well,
I know the brand.
we have something from Kaelin for Danica.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah,
Can't remember what it was, but we've got something. A necklace. That was it, a necklace.
We kind of had a talk with Danica's mum, and she gave us that.
Well, she told us to take it off her body. And we did.
Oh,
Sacrificing people's not right, but talking to corpses is completely fine.
I mean, when those corpses give us permission, then I assume it'd be okay.
I mean, it was in her banshee form. Hopefully she's moved on by now, or she will when we give the necklace to Danica.
I would hope so.
Yes, you said Danica was in Branchander?
Yes,
Right.
they are people that live in Brian Chandler.
So, we should probably go Bremen and then go around to Branchander, right?
If you want to.
We're gonna go.
Do you know what direction Ravishing?
She headed off to the east, I believe.
The east.
Wasn't she talking to you, Lacey, about this?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. I just want to catch up with her. Help her out, perhaps.
Can I make an insight check on this?
I was about to say the same thing.
Go ahead, both of you.
Turns out she's your mum, Larkin.
Always Sunny title card, Lacey fucks
What,
Larkin's
the
mum.
elf that's younger than him? No, the elf that's... Oh, no, he's slightly older.
Ooh, that's a spicy 17.
1 second.
Ugh.
9.
Okay.
It's the way you said it.
Larkin, you always trust your father.
Okay.
Lacey,
Mhm.
you believe that you get a feeling he wants to, like, check up on.
Okay.
Mm,
Is that it?
It doesn't seem to be any ill attempt here.
Okay. Cool. Very well, and I'll tell him. The direction that she was headed, that I have completely forgotten. All I remember is that she was going to wander around 10 towns for a bit.
I think she said
She
east,
said, like,
if
east.
I remember
East.
right. Yeah.
Right, yeah, she was heading to the east from where she was.
Well, I guess as you already know about the Banshee and the Druid. It wasn't a great event when her mother and sister died. I was not happy that day.
Ooh, don't want to see that.
You see him actually pull out. Larkin, you would have seen this before. It's like this bandana, and you see on it, it's got like a bunch of names, kind of stitched in. As you can see, you kind of see the names of the sister and the mother on there. This is, I guess, the names of people that I've considered friends.
Oh. That's lovely.
Thank you. Where I did know her as more of the daughter than a friend, I feel like it's best to check her. If you looked a little worried.
Yeah.
Okay, I was wrong. Larkin's sister, not his mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a sister. Cool.
Half sister, it seems like.
Yeah.
Dad.
This is Joseph Joestar.
Yes.
He dips his wick everywhere.
In what was out of game? What was Danica's mom's name again?
Caleb.
With Caleb's grave with the necklace. She had these, and I'm going to pull out the silver arrows and and go and get the bow, the unstrung bow. She said we could take them. Do you know why she would have them or anything about them?
She was a good archer. That's about it. It's a bow.
Okay. Do you think we should? Actually, yeah, I think we should leave this here. I was gonna take it and try it out, but I don't really want to use it in front of Danica, even if it was a gift from her mother. Considering.
Larkin, why don't you give it to Graham for safekeeping? It seems like it would be important to him.
Oh, good point. And if you don't mind, I'll keep the arrows. They might come in useful, but here's the bow, Dad.
Thanks.
I was meaning to pop out in a bit and get a string for it, but stuff happened.
Yeah, Nav got pulled into a mirror.
Sorry.
Yes, I did.
Don't worry about it.
Hold on.
Oh,
No.
Graham.
You don't just spring that on me. What do you mean you were dragged into a mirror?
So we're
Oh,
telling
you know.
everyone this.
This stuff happens, and in I go, out I come. But I more had a question for you, if you don't mind.
Go on.
You knew the previous owner here, de Groot Sauna.
I know of the groups, yes.
Yes,
I feel like a lot has happened in a day.
A lot has happened in one day,
Oh,
which you
don't
wouldn't
say.
believe.
Like, you've learned a lot about the past here, about the death of Caleb, the death of the druids.
Well, it's been
Death of the
2
Groots. There's
days.
lots of death.
It's been 2 days. It's 10 towns grey. What do you expect? People die here all the time.
Yes.
Huh.
But so he came and asked you about the city of the moon.
Yes.
What was you able to tell him?
I was able to tell him that I know of it.
Uh-huh.
It must be a thing about Saloon.
Uh-huh.
And you're probably better off looking in a bigger town than Lonelywood.
Huh. Okay. Did you know that he did indeed go and find other towns and speak to a bunch of people?
I knew he wasn't always in town.
Yes,
Didn't know
he
what
went
he
to
was
quite a few different towns. He
Oh.
met a lady, Vanilla Harpel, the neighbor of Cara de Vinar. And a lot of stuff happened.
Wow.
Yes, he apparently it was the Easter tribes outside that he spoke to more, and apparently they knew quite a bit about the city of the
Do you
moon.
know
And,
which tribe specifically?
I don't think so. Gray, you still have the book. Did he say any particular tribe in general, or was it just he's talking to most of the tribes?
Okay. Gray says
It happened again.
that
You can
he
hear
heard
us.
about the tribes, but thought
Uh-huh.
they won't know anything. So he didn't actually go ask them. There wasn't any
Oh, okay.
specific tribe asked, but you gather from the context you for.
Okay. But then, yeah, so Narf will probably fit him in on the book. He'll also fill everyone else in on the book, so I don't actually think him or Gray has said anything to anyone.
You have not.
So yes, I'm pretty sure you guys can rewind previous episode and hear me talk, or I could repeat everything I said last time if you wish.
Does anyone need a repeat?
You know the thing about the guy searching for the city of the moon?
No, we don't need a repeat on that, right?
I'm hoping not.
There we go. By the way, Nomad, you can come downstairs now.
Thank you.
Yeah, you could have just.
Did you send him to his room, Callum?
No, I went up
upstairs, and I was thinking he's taking a long time to go back down.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I was just waiting upstairs.
It's alright,
Nomad.
it's on the toilet.
But people were still talking, so I was just like, I'm gonna stay here.
Nomad, you seem a bit concerned about whenever someone comes to the door and people not knowing who you are.
I mean, we don't know who you are.
Is there any
You know my name.
particular reason? Yeah, but we don't know
That's
your
about it.
face.
You like
And you
maps, and you're called Nomads. That's about it.
He doesn't need to show his face. It's not important.
Yeah, I'd like to know the people I work with. It's hard to trust people. Well, it's good to trust people in this line of work.
I think
This
we
is
all
true,
deserve
Larkin,
our
but-
privacy, don't you think?
You haven't known a week. You haven't known him. Give him some time.
What would you like to know?
Oh, look at that. A few days.
Hmm.
Is there? Are you in any trouble? Is there any reason we need to keep you a secret or keep you on the down low? You don't have to
Yeah.
explain why. Everyone has their secrets. Just a yes or a no will do.
I just don't want attention. I don't like attention.
Very well.
Me either. So,
Okay.
oh,
Well, I mean, kind of counterproductive with the helmet, don't you think?
I recognise that, but
I'm just pointing it out. I'm not
I know.
saying take it off.
I just don't. Yeah, it's a nice helmet. It was a gift, so I'm.
Oh,
I wear it.
who gave you it?
The captain of the ship I was born on.
Ah, you were born on the ship.
Yes,
You were born on the ship.
I'm. Yep,
I thought you said you
was-
weren't on a boat, before, even though your name was Sales.
Yep, sales comes from being a child
Ah,
born on the ship.
Oh, okay.
fair enough.
That's interesting.
Just
What ship was it, if you don't mind me asking? Does it have a name?
the Waves Thunder.
Thunder.
hey,
Okay. Shall I help you get some boats?
Boats are a decent way to get to Bremen
Bremen.
or
What a segue. What a segue. That was amazing.
it's not a segue, it's a boat.
Hey.
Boom. Psh.
So,
Anyway, I thought I'll just come here to say congratulations. Looks like you're moving out, Larkin.
Yeah.
actually, on that note,
I can start charging
Sorry.
rent.
Mm.
you go,
When you're
Larkin.
through.
You go.
My room is over there. We've got other spaces upstairs. So if anything happens, you can pop over here.
Actually, Graham, I was going to ask you something along in that vein, actually. while we're off adventuring, would you be able to, as you don't adventure much yourself nowadays, would you be able to look after the place for us?
I literally said I was going out somewhere,
Oh,
and I'm going to be
mind then.
honest. My retirement does not include caretaking.
Alright, we've got a talking rat to take care of everything.
We're just going to come
Don't
back.
include
It's going
me.
to be filled with cheese.
I mean-
don't include you. You've been here for years.
You just see the rat just hiding. You just see Graham looking at him.
Listen, squatters' rights and all that, but you could at least look after the place while we're gone.
Well, I don't know why I,
Right,
without.
listen, you're staying here without any rent. You're welcome to food as long as you don't eat too much.
Right. Food. What kind of incentives? Like,
We'll bring back cheese from Bremen.
yep, okay. I'm going to look after the place, I'm going to make it's going to look beautiful when you come back.
Of course.
Graham looks
we'll get you a
weirdly
little-
not disturbed by this.
We'll get you a little
I've seen a
broom.
lot of shit in my my life.
No, motivated only by cheese.
Caretaker also just being a rat that has very little ability to caretake.
Hmm.
We're gonna be fine.
It's going to be a mess, but we'll still have to give him the cheese.
Yeah, so should we, if everybody's ready, should we head out and look for a means of travel? I mean, a boat
Yes,
would be
let's
best,
do
but
that.
if there's a cart or
One
something,
second.
then we'd take that.
Gary, be careful. In the stockroom, there's a bunch of broken glass. You might want to clear that up first.
Wait, why was that broken? Oh, right.
Wait,
Yeah, no.
hold on. Wait, what do you mean? As you all start to leave. No!
Use your dustpan and brush.
We don't have a dustpan and brush!
Guess you better go out and buy one then.
It's good cheese coming out of this. I'm getting paid well.
When we go to Brian Shander, I might have someone to talk to who might be able to help us over there. So don't worry about like if there's someone who's going to pay us for the mermaid job, then they'll know. So don't worry about it.
Onward?
So heading
yeah.
towards a port now, I assume?
Yep.
Excellent, eh?
You kind of see Graham walk up to a couple of fishermen. And he kind of you see him after a little bit of chatting, helps them to come to an agreement that for 2 gold for 2 boats. 3 gold because there's not enough room on the boats. There's 3 of them. And they'll take you. As this will take up their fishing time.
Understandable.
If we're getting boats over and dealing with the plesiosaur,
Don't mention the plesiosaur.
no,
Gotta
this
steer him away from the fishermen.
this is me will verbally out loud. We should probably just talk. Sorry, carry on.
He also says if you would like the boats for yourselves, just double the price. Promise to bring them back.
I think we should probably take them out ourselves, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Does anyone know how to sail a boat?
Everyone looks at Nomad.
I I've also got some experience on the sea.
I have a little bit of experience too.
Really? Oh my god, that's surprising.
Who? Who was this?
Lyle.
Lyle.
Oh, right, Lyle. I forgot you were voicing Lyle. So, hang on, half the party can control boats. That's great. It's like one
Not
each.
bad.
All I can do is float.
Okay, so each boat could hold like 3 people. Do you want 2 boats or 3 boats?
I don't think we need more than 2 if we're getting them to ourselves.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's 6 of us, so...
Well, technically
And
you'll
the
need
big
3
dog.
boats as there is a dog as
Yeah.
well.
Oh,
this
that
is-
takes
this
up
is
a
like
person.
It's just like that riddle, isn't it? Like, there's a wolf, a goat, and a rabbit, or whatever. Like, you've only got 1 boat. And you got to get them across the river.
What is a
Wolf, a grey, and a
some
Lyle.
grain? Yeah.
I couldn't remember what it
How
was.
many
but
times are we going to
knew-
reference that
you knew what
riddle
I
in our
meant.
fucking Tuesday game? Seriously.
Did we reference it
I
before?
feel like we've done that like several times in the last campaign.
Wow.
So I guess we're taking
You
3
speaking,
votes.
Jacob?
Pardon?
You were speaking?
Yeah, I was going to say something, but I'm not sure about it now.
I'm sure the dog can
Okay.
sit on Larkin's knees.
It's a big dog.
Hmm.
Alright, 3 boats it is.
You all do notice the dog is a lot bigger.
So what's that then?
Right, so we
9
would
gold?
need the space of a person then for the dog.
Yes.
So we need 3 boats, regardless. Okay, fine.
Callum, I did send you a message, by the way.
So what's that then? 9 gold? Between us.
Sure, we can cover that.
Suppose so.
Right.
6.
I was about to say, I thought it was 3 gold with
Ah.
them.
My mistake.
So
I
then-
thought it was. Alright.
That's a gold each.
Yeah, let's do that. Gold each.
Jing.
Let's go.
Billy, 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 billy.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Hang on.
Oh, thank you.
So who can sail boats?
Hang on. We might.
me,
we might
Lyle, and
not
Nomad.
need. We might not need that 3rd boat. Let me show you guys something.
Right.
Well, how am I going to do
Larkin.
this? As
Turn into a fish.
As Larkin cups his hands together, and you see him like blow into his hands, and it sounds like an owl. And you see the dog basically go up into black smoke and change into a raven.
Holy
That's
shit.
new.
I feel like I should question this.
Uh,
I won't know.
What the fuck?
Anyway, nice dog.
Yeah, I found her 2 days ago. I took her home. She grew really big overnight. Don't know much about her or if she really
You
is
knew
a
how to
dog.
turn her into a bird.
I don't know why I know these things, but she seems friendly towards me and never look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm not going to question it.
I thought it was a bird. Are there any other shape changers we should know about?
That was a dog.
First a dagger, now a dog, and
Right, I
whatever's on
I
Lionel's
just want to
head.
bring up one thing. That was
Yeah.
really
No,
good
we don't
Larkin.
know that.
That was really good Larkin. But
He kind of like points to the 3 guys that have all left with the gold.
I think
shit.
you've already.
And I hate to put a dampener on this. I don't actually know how to sail. I'm more of a navigator. I'm very good with maps.
Nomad does not
Right.
sails.
Okay, well, why don't we just leave one of the boats behind and take 2? I'm sure
Sure.
a couple of gold isn't going to make us bankrupt.
Hmm.
Or we could just tie a rope to one and drag it behind.
Could paint as a flag.
Alright, so I say...
If anything goes wrong, we can just take the extra boat.
Right, so me, Nomad, and Lacey on one boat, the other three on the other. How about that?
Sounds good.
So, hold on. Let's write this down.
Daphne and I will go and look for clues.
Grey, Nomad, and Lacey, did you say?
Yeah, on one boat. And Lyle, Larkin, and Narf on the other one. Oh, I keep wanting to call Narf Frank. It's the same letters. It's so annoying.
I keep on wanting to call Narf Knarf because of the K, but...
Knarf, that might help me remember it better. Knarf.
Well, good luck to you.
Thanks, Graham. Doesn't work with that one.
No, not really. If you ever need help with anything, you can talk to me. But please do not, because I wish to retire. I keep saying I wish to retire, then I keep going off and do things.
Yes, like, you can take the man out of bounty hunting, but you can't take the bounty hunting out of the man.
Just don't be 3 days from retirement for too long. I heard bad things happen to those people.
I'll take that advice. Alright, bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Does he kick us off the kick the boats off the pier or whatever?
Not originally, but now he does.
Yeah.
Go!
It's like, bye-bye now.
Enough of our shit.
As we're getting closer and closer along, the crow perched on the Larkin whispers something to the crow when we get near where the plesiosaur should be, and it's going to start circling around the boats, looking for the plesiosaur, and if it appears, the crow will signal me if the crow does see it.
Okay. So we'll say it takes about a couple hours before you get to an area, say, is Bremen territory.
Okay.
It's rather...
Rather what? Sorry, you
cold.
cut out there. Okay.
But the waters are calm. So this is actually an interesting little thing, as there's a little table for this little thing.
Oh no.
So let's pick a random person. Let's go with Narf, you at the back.
Uh-huh.
Just roll me a d20.
That's a 16.
A 16. Okay.
What types of boats are these, Callum? Are they sailing boats or are they rowboats?
They are rowboats.
Okay.
So you are rowing.
Okay, cool.
Row your boat gently down the stream. If you see
We're in a lake.
a platypus.
You are getting
You see a platypus?
Oh my god, first we had to move to the deer, and now it's a plesiosaurus to a platypus.
Lacey and Grey are being treated to the most pathetic performance of rowing by Nomad right now.
Oh no, I'm rowing. I mean, you can help me row.
Well, during this pathetic
I think you would have given
performance
two
of rowing,
goes and then would have just pushed forward towards you and then let go of yours.
during this pathetic performance, Larkin, you just hear your crow going as you look over at the direction it's looking, and you think you see a little shadowy figure of this rather large creature kind of under the water. Then you think you see what looks to be like a leathery kind of neck just kind of go above the surface and then go down.
I'm going to shout wait and say that we know Ravison. We have a note from Ravison, like at the top of my lungs to try and avoid the plesiosaur ramming into us.
And I'm going to say that as well, but in Sylvan.
Okay. As you say this, you see the shadowy figure seem to get closer to the boat. And so very slowly, you see this head slowly come out of the water. Very sharp
we
teeth.
have a note.
It looks at you and say, "I'm sorry. What did you say? I can't hear you underwater very well."
We know the person who awakened you. She left us a note for you. Can you read?
I
mean, valid question.
Do you want us to read it to you, or do you want to read it yourself?
Please just read it. You kind of see it give you like the side eye. It's like, no, they don't. Creatures don't normally talk to me.
Trust me, it's been a strange couple of days for us as well. Who has the note?
I can't remember. Someone has it.
Also, here's a pretty picture. Don't worry, he's not attacking you.
Fucking hell.
Oh my god, it is King Seafra front.
I was going to say. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
It's fucking terrifying.
That's pretty spoopy.
Oh wow,
that's if he was at night.
The lighting in that picture.
That is very cool.
It's I don't like its eyes.
Compliments to the artist.
Yeah,
really creepy eyes.
I'll do a little drawing of the plesiosaur in the lake map that I've portioned out.
Like the old.
Please.
Here be monsters.
Yeah, here be monsters.
Please read it to me.
Nomad.
Oh,
read it?
Okay. Let me find the note. I had it somewhere.
Wish you had that.
We haven't read it yet.
Okay, I'll read the note.
It's in Druidic.
Hold on. Give me.
Oh god, we're fucked.
Fuck's sake.
Give us
Mr.
10 minutes. Give us 10 minutes, please.
Just a moment, please.
It kind of like looking around and like, what?
And I'm going to start laying out my book and reading from it. And I'm going to richly cast comprehend language.
Why can't you just read me the note?
Because we don't exactly understand it. Your friend or master, I'm not sure what to call her, but Ravison, has wrote it down with these weird symbols, and the only way we found out we can read this is him doing some kind of magic thing to understand it.
TLDR, it's in another language.
I'm not sure if Larkin knows what Druidic is, so that's why I said weird symbols.
Can I look at the note?
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I just have it laid out in front of me with the book.
We've had nothing died.
You kind of see as you do that, he comes right up to the boat.
Oh no.
And you notice now that he's right up to the boat, he is actually massive. He's bigger than the boat. You kind of just see his head just looking over at it, his eyes kind of squinting.
The picture reminds me of the eel from Mario 64.
This is surprising.
Do you have a name?
Oh, I do not.
All right, I dubbed thee Nessie.
I was waiting for it.
You see, he just seemed like shake his head as that. Okay.
Cool. It's canonical. We now have Nessie.
Well, okay. This is great news. I no longer have to worry about turning back into a stupid beast.
Cool.
Isn't that
Gonna
beneficial?
stop attacking things?
Well, yeah, there's no benefit to it.
Cool. Right, we're good.
Have you
Nice
sunk
doing business
any
with you.
cool boats?
Any cool boats?
I'm just curious because I remember I read a lot that boats often carry interesting things.
What? Rowboats?
I know what you're getting at here.
Sunken treasure.
Do you have sunken treasure?
I mean, don't know. I kind of just sink the boat and swim off.
You can't turn this one into a horse, Will, okay?
We're gonna have to come back. There's sunken treasure.
Why?
I want to. It's just. The premise sounds really cool.
Ah, well, I hope
have
you
an
find some
attraction
sunken
to this
treasure
as well.
someday.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go now.
Bye, Nessie. Nice to meet you.
See ya.
He like just dives down.
Well,
Icewind, my friend is a monster.
Alright, that's that quest done.
I'm gonna
So
make a little note of my
let's go, and I start rowing again.
Nomad is furiously drawing.
I'll try.
Nomad
to
is not helping
enough.
his group.
Not at all.
Are you going to Bremen? Are you going back to Lonelywood?
No, we've got no reason to go back to Lonelywood right now.
Okay.
Would we have to get off at Bremen, or could we just like dock up and go straight to Targos?
Wait, do we need to go? We need to go to Bremen because they're the ones that were affected by the plesiosaur. So we need to go there to check in the quest.
Yeah.
And get paid for it. By the way, guys, when we get there, don't tell them that we've already dealt with it. Tell them that we're going to deal with it, and then we can get the reward. Wink, wink.
How do we...
We need to at least be compensated for our gold we spent on the boats.
I wanted a little more than that. I mean, we did stop a lake monster.
How do we deal with it while having it still wandering around in this lake and not having any proof to show that we've dealt with it?
Well, it's not going to be attacking people.
But it's still going to be in the lake, and this lake is often used, so I
Proof
assume...
But if it's not attacking people, then what's the issue, Larkin?
What about if we can convince them that we like removed a curse, and now the curse is gone? That we could be curse breakers that have now freed the town from a horrible monster that will now be friendly to them.
Yeah. Basically, we just come up with a really good lie.
It could start like we could get Nessie to come in, and they could like talk to the town and back us up with our claim.
Can everyone roll me a d20?
Oh no, has he changed his mind?
you just see the monster
shit,
attack a boat in the distance.
Everyone or just someone?
Everyone.
I rolled a 12.
That was
I rolled
18.
a natural 20.
Oh god damn.
Damn.
I
But I
don't
know if
believe
this has
either
now
of
been
you.
wasted. I'm not sure what it's about to be.
Is it any specific roll or just a d20?
Just a d20.
Fuck, 2.
I mean, you don't know what it's for. That could be good.
I got a 15.
Okay, is that everyone?
I think so.
Did you get mine? 18.
Yes.
Cool.
And Lyle also got an 18.
Oh,
So,
man.
Larkin. Does a 16 hit you?
Oh,
no.
fuck.
Oh no.
Oh, did Nessie
The
lie?
plesiosaur's a dickhead.
So, Larkin, while you're talking,
Mm.
can you roll me a perception check? Quickly.
Yes, I can.
Good thing I'm not on Larkin's boat.
Ah, crap, yeah. God,
Plus.
God damn it, Lyle, do something!
10.
Having a lark.
10. All right, so you don't see this coming. Randomly, a knucklehead trout jumps out of the water and slaps you across the face.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh, that's amazing.
Ow,
You take 5 points of damage and it lands back into the water.
That's amazing.
I'm going to use my bonus action to have the crow go down and kind of like see if it can pick the knucklehead trout up with its claws and then fly up.
It's in the water.
It jumped back in the water.
Yeah, some birds can do that.
Not ravens.
But not
right, so what is your creature?
Pardon?
What is he currently? A crow.
Yeah, crow.
And you wanted to try and grab this knucklehead trout.
Yes, it's not a tiny creature. It counts as a small creature.
Okay, can you have it roll me a perception check to see if it can see where it is in the water?
Clearly, it's not the best of crows because it doesn't have 24 passive perception.
This is going in the notes. A knucklehead trout slapped Larkin.
You guys are taking notes?
The face. I don't know.
Yeah, they've taken a lot of notes.
True.
7.
I wrote notes for the first session and gave up.
I've been naming sessions so far.
What is up with my low rolls?
You kind of see the crow looking round, and it like pretends it sees it, jumps down, jumps out immediately, and just lands on the boat again, is shaking all of the water off it.
Grace was laughing in the other boat.
Pretend you see things when you don't. I'm not going to be angry at you.
Why did the fish jump out and attack him? It's kind of weird.
One draw a crow dog.
Let me ask it. And Larkin's eyes glow as he casts Speak with Animals.
Okay.
And I'm going to shout into the water. Oi, knucklehead trout! Why'd you attack me?
I'm just imagining you like sticking your head in the water and be like.
So as you do that, you kind of just see a bunch of knucklehead trouts pop their heads up.
Larkin sticks his head up and like, we need to go now, go.
row your boat.
Just like that, Larkin has a phobia of fish.
Fucking hate water.
So a little shoal of fucking trouts now follow their boat.
It's like the slaughterfish in Skyrim.
Yeah.
Where they just follow you relentlessly as you're swimming.
As you start rowing really fast, all you hear, Larkin, from your Speak with Animals is, did you hear that? Yeah, did he speak to? Yeah, he did. What was that? I don't know. I was jumping and then I hit him. I don't know how either. We jump sometimes. Yeah, we jump.
It was an accident.
Let's just get to the other side.
That's incredible.
I just imagine like slow-mo, just like the fish jumps out and then in slow-mo you just see it in front of Larkin.
He's like cheek. His cheek's like elongated on the other direction that he goes.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you get closer to Bremen, you notice there seems to be an ice sheet that kind of is in between the town and its port and where you are. You actually notice a different boat not too far away from you are. Literally, they have to get off onto the ice, pick up the boat and carry it across.
Fair enough.
And it's
Let's
thick.
do the same.
It looks safe to walk on, does it?
You hope so.
Ooh.
Could be a dick right now.
Fill me with confidence.
I mean, boats, they There's a likelihood that they'll just drift back to where we got them from, isn't there?
Being proficient in Arctic terrain, would having a rough look at the thickness of the ice, would I know if it was safe to walk on?
It's thick with 2 C's.
Damn.
Oh boy, is she thick.
Well, you can see the other people. They seem to be walking okay. They're more worrying about slipping. But they don't seem to be too worried about falling through. They're not really checking where they're walking.
Yeah, but we have they're human. At least I assume they're human. But we have a 8 feet tall, big, scary.
This is true, but they're also carrying a boat.
Are you sure she's scary?
May I be able to speak now and back?
Oh, there is a roll.
Bloody hell!
Larkin, I understand your concern, but I was in Bremen for quite a bit of time. It's, as long as you're careful, it's quite sturdy, so even Lacey should be fine.
Who is this imposter?
Yeah, who is this Nisa, the Radiant Avenger?
I think I'll be fine.
You shout over to the other boat.
Yes, I think I'll be fine. Don't worry. Got big
I'm
ears.
just going to kind of like row mine over onto a bit of the ice so that we can jump out and pick it up.
Mm.
Okay.
Lacey, no, mate, give me a hand with this. And I'll jump out and start trying to like pull it onto the ice.
Just like Lacey carrying it by herself, and then
I was going to
So
say,
he just picks it up with one hand.
we're not going to do a check with this. Lacey can
Lacey
pull
can
it
carry it. I've got like a single hand underneath it, just kind of loosely holding onto it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. In that
still-
case, I'm totally on board with this.
You are literally on board.
Yeah, I'm still drawing.
I was going to say, you haven't even realised that we've like got onto the ice. You've been that
Disembarked.
engrossed in your map.
Good rowing, guys. This is really. Alright, we'll get there in no time. Fucking shading.
Okay, so that's what their side doing. They have a barbarian to help. What's the other side? How are they doing?
Should I rage to give me advantage?
Oh no,
Start
I just said you
sprinting
can do
across
it.
the
Like,
Oh, good, because my rage does funny things.
do you need me to help, or are you okay there?
I
it's
think I'll
like
be fine.
sprinting along the ice, screaming.
Okay, so you're leaving your boat. So, Narf, Lyle, good luck.
Lyle will carry it if he has help.
You've got North, so he's going to give you a hand.
I'm gonna carry it, but I'm not sure how Lyle will carry it, considering he's like a couple of feet smaller than us.
True, but he's actually pretty strong for a halfling boy. So
Yeah, but you
we
can't-
take
you
the
can't-
ends. He's under the middle, so then the way the boat bows, everyone's at perfect height.
listen, Narf, you guys don't drop it on me on my head, okay? I don't want to get crushed by this
we
thing.
shouldn't do that. You should trust us. We know what we're doing.
I mean, okay. Lyle will go underneath the boat, but thinking to himself, this is a fucking terrible idea.
Okay, so with the three of you, you're carrying it, so that shouldn't be a problem. But I will need everyone to roll me a dex check.
Ooh.
And it's very slippery ice.
Including me, who is not actually walking on the ice.
Well, if you're on the boat, then no, you just got to hope the other two don't fail.
Hell yeah.
I rolled a 5.
Dex
Okay.
check, yeah? Just a dex check or a dex save?
Dex
I
check.
rolled a 10.
Oh, jump out the way! This is going bad. Larkin, please hold it. Please hold it.
That is an 8.
I rolled an 8.
Oh god,
I rolled a 10.
The whole thing's doing better than both of us. Jesus.
We're all on the ice.
This is almost like a little Looney Tunes skit, I think.
Guys, it's getting really
Knocking
choppy. Is
down
everything
noises.
okay?
No,
We
man.
chatted with a
From
giant
your
beast.
vantage point, you just look over to your right at the Lyle, Larkin, and Narf situation as Narf kind of slips up a little bit, which in turn pushes Lyle down, which makes him slip up, which in turn makes Larkin tried to pick up the thing, but of course he loses the grip on the floor as they all just. And as you're kind of laughing at this, you kind of notice your vision is starting to tilt.
oh no!
As Gray.
You guys told me you wouldn't drop it on me.
As Gray and Lacey both look over, accidentally slip at the same time, both with the right leg, and all fall to the ground.
Smash.
Guess I'm riding this bitch into the ice then.
The boat just like slides over into Bremen.
Nomad, you get like a little ringing sound in your head when you hit the ground, just with the metal helmet going.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna lay down for a little bit. That's gonna ring. That's gonna hurt. I don't want to move.
You know,
Okay, so when did we get on ice? I don't.
I was carrying the boat, Nomad, for like the last minute or so.
They bloody dropped it on me.
You're the one who slipped. You slipped as well. It wasn't just my fault.
I said they, not just you. Never mind.
Gray's just gonna get up and brush himself off.
Yeah, we're gonna get up and just. Yeah, we're gonna get up, brush ourselves off, and start carrying the boat again.
We'll just drag it.
We have to carry it. Yeah, I was about to say, shouldn't we just drag it?
Curious question, Callum.
Yes.
I can't remember if I've asked this before. If I have, I'm very sorry. If I was to cast like minor illusion on myself, say if I was like minor illusion a scarf onto my body, would that stay in my body as I move, or would that just like stay in place like a static thing?
Does it say you can move the illusion?
Within range that lasts for duration, the illusion ends. Cast it again if you create a standard volume from.
Oh, by the way, when you land, Nomad, you notice Gray just lands on the floor, but Lacey seems to slide quite a distance. If it says you can move it, then yes, you can move it. If not, it stays in place.
That'd be like self rather than minor illusion, though.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it's probably more so disguise self, isn't it?
What do you mean by move? As in, like it moves in the wind as it's on you, or
no? As in, like it would move with my body. So rather than like,
I mean, it wouldn't be attached to your body. You would have to purposely move it yourself.
Yeah.
You got any magic Velcro?
Okay. In that case, I'll just try and put my hood up with my winter clothes and try and make myself less obvious.
Okay. Shall we try this one more time?
Oh, fuck no, I've got to roll, haven't I? Because I'm walking.
You do.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
Of course you can.
I don't know. I can't remember if I can or not. Let me check.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Is it just a dex check or is it a dex saving throw?
Touch one willing
dex
creature.
check.
Yeah, I can do. Okay, I'm going to do that then.
Okay. I got a 15.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
20.
Oh, shit.
I got 7 again. What the fuck?
Yeah, I got a natural 1.
I got a 16.
I got 11 with my guidance.
All right, so I'm just going to tell you now, the number you need is 12.
Damn it.
Yay, I did good.
So over on the right side, Narf, this time you kind of get little voices in your head going, right, no, careful with your foot there. Oh, wait, look. And you're kind of looking in front of you as Lyle falls to the ground because apparently Larkin tripped over trying not to step on his bird because for whatever reason it landed in front of him. Lyle just managing to jump out the way of the boat once more.
Larkin, what are you... Oh my god.
If it's
Gray, in the kerfuffle, you kind of fall over, but luckily, because of how strong Lacey is, Lacey doesn't realise that you've let go of the boat. and keeps walking.
How close are we to Bremen's port?
Pretty close.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to see if you would fail again.
I'm just slipping over.
Fuck's sake.
Anyway, you get to the port bit.
Hey.
You kind of see it's a little weird. Like there's little wooden port bits, but you kind of just place your boat next to it.
Oh, I'm glad that's over.
Yes,
Larkin
me too.
and Narf, you would know that apparently they have these little port bits for when it gets warm. It hasn't gotten warm for years.
Perhaps they should think of extending them.
Well,
Quite fun walking on ice.
So Lyle would know obviously the layout of Bremen. Other than obviously the pub which he started at, what else is around Bremen that Lyle would know? In fact, I don't think Lyle would know because he didn't really.
The stuff I gave you.
Which I can't remember, so I need to go back to my notes.
Would I know a person? Would I know a person in Brian Chan? Is it Brian? No, it's Bremen.
Bremen.
In Bremen.
Bremen.
In Bremen.
Posted an image in chat on in-game info.
Who would be able to tell us about the quest, the plesiosaur?
This is a very small town, but you might know someone if they're still home.
Ooh.
While Lyle gets his memories back, I have someone. I have someone who we might be able to talk to. If you guys want to follow me, if they're home, that is.
Be honest, Larkin, there isn't really much round here. There's only really the I've forgotten the fucking name of the place. Is it called the Buried Treasure?
Yes, there is a place called the Buried Treasure.
Everyone's immediately
There's only
interested.
an inn really called the Buried Treasure. There's not really many services round here.
Why is it called the Buried Treasure?
I have no idea, honestly.
We're only stopping here. We're not
I'm
staying.
not after services. I'm just going to speak to someone.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Wait, who?
A friend.
Oh, you have your own business here.
In this line of work, you get to know certain people. Because my dad knew these people, I also knew these people. So I have contacts scattered around 10 towns. So
I'm like a high and
Okay,
mighty.
well, we're in this line of work too now, Larkin. Why don't you introduce us?
I mean, that would be a good idea.
Okay then.
Yes,
His name's Ethan.
Pardon?
Ethan.
Their name's Ethan. I'm not even sure if they are home. So let's go and find them.
Okay.
Just quickly out of game because obviously I've just come back from work. Why are we in Bremen?
So we need to get to Bryn Shander, and we also needed to deal with the plesiosaur on the lake. We also needed to go to Bremen to cash in after dealing with the thing in the lake.
Yeah.
So we went across the lake to Bremen, dealt with the plesiosaur on the way, and now we're in Bremen. And after we're done there, we're going to go to Bryn Shander, and I think stop off in Targos for some reason. I can't remember the reason for that though.
We're going to Bryn Shander to save a mermaid.
Oh, and we're also dropping off the necklace to Danica.
Isn't that in Bryn Shander?
That's in Bryn Shander, yeah. So we're doing two birds, one stone.
Yep.
Okay.
And also in Bremen, there's an undead with a red scarf.
Which Lyle seems like he wants to get rid of it.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Now I can fully get into character.
If you read the newspaper, it does say it was found in Bremen.
Oh.
Yeah, if you go on in-game info, there's a newspaper in there as well.
It's a very cool newspaper.
I'm going to go and have a look.
Check out the newspaper.
The Daily Telegraph.
So as you're walking to this contact, shall we say, you just see Lyle catching up on the newspaper, walking along.
Reminding himself.
So as you're walking along, Larkin, you remember that this man called Ethan, he lives rather close to the 5 Tavern Centre, is what they call it. 5 taverns all surrounding each other, all doing extremely poorly because they're competition with each other in an extremely small town.
I was going to say, why does a town this size need 5 taverns?
That sounds like my local high street with hairdressers.
Yeah, oh God, yeah.
Is that not just Romford? There's a pub here, there's a pub there, there's a pub there, there's a pub there, there's a pub there. That's just
so essentially, I think Narf would actually know this. The 5 people there, they were all going to start their own business, but then they all had disagreements of what to do with the business, so they all just made their own.
Which coincidentally is exactly how the video game wars came to be.
Is this?
It
is
is.
this in the actual book, or have you just come up with this?
No, this is in the book.
It's on the.
It does sound like a Callum idea, though.
No. I'm like the 5 Tavern Centre is on the map. I just want to know if Callum came up with the idea of why, or if it is in the book.
Well, I can tell you right now, I would not tell you, really. Even though I just said it was in the book.
I hate alcohol so much. Why is there 5 places in a small town full of it, for God's sake?
And what's funny is that the Berry Treasure Inn does better.
Because alcohol makes things better in my line of work.
Perhaps.
Alcohol only makes trouble for me.
This town.
Shall we go do what we came here to do?
I think so.
Yes, we should.
And if we find out why we should know each other along the way.
Right.
Alright, so you knock on Ethan's door, do we?
Yes, sir.
I mean, that's where Larkin was.
Ethan, are you in? It's me, Larkin.
Coming. Hello. You kind of see this somewhat dopey looking human. Shortish brown hair. Lovely brown eyes.
Okay. Right, so brown like the tree trunks.
Well, we're here on business, not pleasure, I'm afraid. Do you know?
But it could be. Larkin winks.
What do you mean by just go on? Listen, it wasn't a funny joke when Graham said it. It's not funny now.
Sorry, so Ethan is a human?
He is a human.
With
dopey human.
Short brown hair, brown eyes.
In my
Looks
notes,
a bit dopey.
In my notes, I've got Ethan, contact, 5 Tavern Centre.
Okay.
Dopey. Cool.
Well, I thought it was only dwarves that could be dopey.
I was gonna say, like, oh, where's Sneezy and Doc and all the other ones? I can't remember the names of.
Is there any work to do with the monster that's been in the lake recently?
There was this one guy. He apparently wanted to research a creature that he thinks is in there.
Pretty smart. It's pretty interesting.
Well, we've actually seen the creature.
Ishley on the Eziosaur play.
So we might be able to help him.
Didn't know Gray spoke slang like that.
It's actually Sylvan. It's very interesting.
Yeah, it's imp Latin.
Imp Latin.
Okay.
I like how Latin stayed, but we just changed out the animal.
As if pigs don't exist in D&D.
Have you heard of the mythical pig?
They're almost as rare as unicorns with no horn.
Don't get me started on the full Minotaur.
Christ.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me get dressed. I'll go help you find him.
Thank
This
you.
guy just talking to us naked.
He's like, do you want some
He looked
pleasure?
like he was in
No?
some pajamas.
He's got pajamas on.
Okay.
He's a night owl.
You kind of see him come back out. Okay, let's go find. I think her name was Tally.
Is he still wearing pajamas?
He's changed his pajama bottoms.
Ooh.
Into what?
And he's still got his pajama top on, and he's just kind of put a coat over it.
Nice.
Me
nice.
when I go
to the
Sounds like
gym.
you go to the shops.
Yeah, maybe when I go chippy.
What time is it now? Is he just lazy, or is it actually quite late?
It's like 2ish.
Okay, so it's lazy.
Or he's
Let's
worked
go.
night shift.
Or he's depressed.
True.
I think I saw her around the buried treasure last. This was yesterday.
Well, I know where that is, so you guys can follow
Do
me.
you?
Yes, where I
good.
stay.
Cool. Good luck, you guys.
Bye, Ethan.
Bye.
I was going to lead you, but it looks like you've got it covered.
I know where it is. What do they look like, though?
It's easy.
Oh, I was waiting for that bit. Well, she is a half-elf. Light brown hair, quite long. Glasses, rather nerdy.
Okay.
Sounds like my type.
What was
Seems like a good enough description to go by.
Well.
just double checking that we've got the right name. What was it again?
Tally.
Tally.
Tally-ho.
Tally,
No, we
okay.
can't call her that.
She seems to be a... Oh, if you do get lost, just ask to look for the animal researcher.
Right.
Okay.
The what researcher?
Animal.
Animal.
Right, let's be off. Lyle,
Alright.
lead the way.
Looks like we're going back to the goddamn inn. Jesus.
It's been a big circle for Lyle.
Lyle, why do you hate alcohol so much?
12.
Yes.
I've been 12 for 60 years.
Let's just say I've had some bad experiences with it, and I don't really want to repeat it.
You drank too much?
I guess that's one way of putting it, yes. The less said about it, the better, really. Anyway,
Okay. And Lacey scribbles down in her notebook just like a quick doodle of Lyle with his eyes all swirly.
Alright. So, you get to the buried treasure inn. As you've probably only seen the tavern so far, this place looks rather nice compared to them. At least the doors are on properly.
Always a plus. Always a plus.
As you walk in, you do see a young half-elven lady. Seems to be on her own table, kind of just got her hands on her head, trying to... looks like she's in deep concentration.
Larkin is going to point her out and then walk up to the table and sit down.
Not even a hello.
I was waiting for everybody else to finish, but he's going to walk up and go.
Oh,
Wow, that's rude.
hello.
Hello.
Smooth, Larkin, and I'll sit
He doesn't know how
down
to
next to him.
interact with people, does he?
Not really.
We got told you were looking to hire someone for a job.
No.
Sorry, what my friend means to say is you have an interest in the monster of the lake, correct?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Well, we have some information for you if you would be...
Why do I feel like I'm about to be mugged?
Oh no, you won't.
Ignore my large, hairy friend and my other larger,
I'll
hairier
have a
friend.
mug of something.
You're not going to get stolen from.
We could
I
get drinks.
can promise you that.
We should get a drink.
Don't worry.
That's a good idea.
Tali, was it?
Larkin isn't very good with introductions, so.
Yes.
Sorry,
how do you know my name?
Ethan sent us here, Larkin's friend. He's a friend of Larkin, the one who's
Ethan?
socially inadequate.
Apparently
he knows you.
I'm from the Bounty Hunters Guild, and we heard rumors of the creature, and we was just inquiring if anyone wanted anything done about it. So I came here looking for my contact to see if there was anyone interested, and he pointed us in your direction. So if you're interested in the creature, if you want us to deal with it, if you want us to track it, or
No. What do you mean by deal with it? Don't kill it. Don't kill it.
I heard you were interested in it in terms of its nature, so to speak.
Guys, next time let's get our story straight before we talk to the person, yes?
Nomad, what do you have?
Could I have a hot chocolate, please? It's really nice for cold weather.
Hey.
Tali, are you drinking? What do you want?
And as she starts still trying to figure out why these 6 strangers have walked up to her with a crow.
Oh, I have not walked up to her. I've seen this situation handled and gone over to the bar.
Okay, so you've walked over to the bar. Lyle, you kind of get like this shiver down your spine. As you all hear the door open, and there seems to be this interesting looking creature with a red scarf.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
Okay.
Lyle steps back a little bit and stares towards it, and
This is what I dreamt about. This is the creature.
Lacey drops the hot chocolate she's holding and turns around and holds a paintbrush.
We have to do something. We have to do something now, and Lyle's gonna cast Hex.
Is it doing anything?
It is walking towards Lyle.
Lyle's casting Hex. Lyle's casting Hex.
Can I use my channel divinity and cast Turn Undead?
Right, so there ain't really a surprise round here. So we're all doing things. That's not a part of a surprise round.
Okay.
Let's roll then. Roll for initiative.
Sorry, I didn't realise we were rolling initiative.
Well, we won't be rolling initiative because as the glass drops, the camera moves over to the the clock on the wall, as it seems to be closing time for the Mystic Tavern. Not the buried treasures, but the Mystic Tavern. And next time we will roll initiative as the creature starts walking closer and closer to Lyle.
That's cool.
I was hoping it had a watch on the check,
so we're all good.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Just one zombie, right?
I mean, there's only a bunch of innocents in the way.
Exactly that.
I'll kneecap it so it can't move. Don't worry.
Kneecap it.
Jesus Christ!
That went up place, didn't it?
Considering the situation, Lyle doesn't care there's people around. He's gonna fucking defend himself.
No.
When do I get 2 uses of Channel Divinity? I feel like I should have that by now.
Level 4 or 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're only level 3.
Right, so wrapping up the stream. Join us tomorrow for Rise of the Infernal Lords.
Oh, yes. We will be playing about 8:30 GMT.
In which we will have a cow fight.
Oh, yeah, Minotaur on Minotaur action. Please tune in to see how that goes. Who will have the biggest horns?
Don't have a cow, man.
And also, the party might finally get out of Elturel.
Yeah.
You can't see me doing the thumbs up, but I am.
If you missed any streams, watch us on YouTube at Mystic Tavern, or join us on Twitter at Mystic_Tavern. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.